my streamer kit. I don't have my streamer kit on. Yo, Sabi Live, what are you painting today? I'm actually not sure. To tell you the truth, I wanted to tell you. By the way, welcome, Sabi. We still haven't gotten going yet. I appreciate the company here at the beginning of the stream. Today, I woke up, and to tell you the truth, I was still feeling really inspired by that. You know what? Let me see if I can pull it up because I don't want to get anything wrong. But it was that avatar painting that I saw the other day. I stayed super inspired from that. Like I super hearted it big time. I loved it. Let me see. I retweeted it. I'm just gonna check my retweets so I don't get anything wrong. But yeah, I had seen the avatar painting the other day, and I was like, man, you know what? I painted something with superpowers a while back, and I really wanted to paint something else with superpowers. But then you know how our distracted minds get, or at least mine. I get super distracted. I started just thinking about Walking Dead again. So I started thinking about painting a survivor. Like my mind's all over the place. Where the hell is my retweet? We're still. Oh, here it is by Elizabeth Honer. Girl, yeah, girl writer. I didn't want to get her name wrong, but yeah, Elizabeth Honer, girl writer. For those of y'all who haven't seen it, uh, put up a super duper cool painting. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna throw a link to it here in the stream. I'm gonna copy a link to her tweet because it was absolutely awesome. Big hearts, big shouts out, big shouts out. Yeah, yo, Drew to B, welcome to the stream, homie. Yo, and some tilt brush. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, Sabby Life, meet Drew to B, another really cool dude into a lot of super cool VR stuff. He's actually a lot of into the same stuff I'm into as far as like creating tutorials and then just fun gameplay, art stuff, teaching people stuff like. And Sabby is like, in my opinion, she's a world-renowned VR artist. So we are in good company today, my friends. We are in good company today. But yeah, that's the link to Girl Writer's avatar. And so I don't know if I'm going to get around to that today because I only have guys, let me tell you, before I even start the stream, let me de-stress real quick and tell y'all this production today was not easy. It was not easy. I woke up this morning. I knew I wanted to paint something in tilt brush for a while. I knew I wanted to do that, and I tested it this morning. I jumped in to tilt brush this morning, and I tested it, and it worked. Like the mixed reality worked, the live worked, everything worked perfect. So I was like, awesome. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna jump in the shower, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna set up my stream. I got a couple hours before I gotta go to work. I'm gonna paint, I'm gonna have like 2, 3 hours to just paint something awesome. And so, all right, good plan, right? Good plan. We're gonna lock it up on the stream. We're gonna stream some. We're gonna share it with the world. It may not be great art, but we're gonna share it with the world. Good times, good times. So I go, I jump in the shower, I get out of the shower, I come to, I blast out my tweet, I start posting on all the discords that I enjoy. Hey, I'm gonna be doing this morning. Come hang out. And yeah, so I start setting up the stream. Liv and Tilt Brush don't want to work together for like an entire hour. I couldn't get Liv to work with Tilt Brush again. And then uh, Steam VR starts crashing. Steam VR won't load up at all. So it's a problem with Steam VR somewhere. Steam VR won't load up at all. It won't recognize any of my drivers. I try to reset my computer. Live drivers not being recognized, Steam VR drivers not being recognized, reset my computer a couple more times. All of a sudden, it's just working again. A long story short, all of a sudden, out of one trying the same thing, it is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Your boy Falibu's insane, but it worked for you to hear today. And now we got some tilt brush and mixed reality for a little while. Hopefully. Uh, yeah. Yeah, Sabby. As a matter of fact, that's actually Sabby says it's helpful to hear your experience. As a matter of fact, that's why through all of my frustration. Let me go ahead and strap up here before we start up the stream. But through all my frustration, that's why I decided, you know what? Even if I only get an hour to stream some tilt. Oh, as a matter of fact, look, check it out. Here, I'm looking at it right now. Boom. For those of y'all who don't want to leave the stream but still want to check out what I'm looking at, let me switch over to a different scene so y'all can see it better. But let me show you Elizabeth Honer's work. Like, it's phenomenal in my opinion. I want to see more stuff like this. This is cool. I don't know if y'all can see that really well, but shout out Elizabeth Honer, girl writer. She's super awesome. I've been talking to her for a couple of months now. I try to catch up on the VRA live Discord every chance I get. Awesome artist. This is one of the artists you'll find there. Yeah, so big shout out. We're up to 533 views. I think it needs to be viewed more. I want to see more stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I want to paint. And so I like to see other people's iterations and renditions and takes on that kind of stuff. That is dope. Hype. Hype. VRA live hype. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, I could just, oh man, you know what? I need to switch back. Otherwise, my stream will just be watching that all day. I'm just going to be watching that loop all day long. I'm just going to be watching that loop all day long. Let me get some stuff set up back over here while we strap up. But yeah, that's what I've been doing with my day. And I decided, you know what? Even through all those frustrations, I'm going to stream. I had much more time to stream earlier, but now with all the technical difficulties, even if I only have an hour left to stream some Tilt Brush, I wanted to stream some. I wanted to get it out of my system. I want to come back later and do it. But for now, we're going to talk about some of the problems I had, how I fixed some of them, and we're going to try to do some art along the way. Sounds like typical. Yeah, Drew. Drew to be says sounds like typical Steam VR shenanigans. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Sabula says I will hopefully get in front of the camera soon with all your tips. Dude, Sabby, I want to help you. You ever need anything, like for real? I've already told you. You reach out in any way. I think I even told you where to find like all of my info. Like get at me. I would love to help you if you need anything at all. My services are available. Uh, oh yeah, Last Airbender. Yeah, Sabby, the Last Airbender. Hi, dude, Drew. It is so dope, dude. I saw it the other day. Man, I'm just so hyped by it, dude. I could sit here and talk to you for like an hour. Hopefully, I can talk to her about it sometime because that is a phenomenal piece of artwork. That is a phenomenal piece of artwork. Sabby says, Falibu, you are like the MR master. Ah, Sabby, you know what? Sabby, you know what? While I got you here also, I'm going to hit you with my emote. It's still in work in progress, but I think it's about ready. Sabby gets a heart. Sabby gets a heart. Thank you, Sabby. I appreciate that. So that's the first emote I've been working on for Twitch. I think it's about ready. It's super simple. It's just my first one I ever tried, but I know Sabby. I was talking to you about it a couple of weeks ago. I hope you know, like your advice didn't go. That wasn't just a waste to talk to me about it. I really was working on it, and I took some of your advice, and this is what I've been working on. But yeah. So that's where we're at in our life today, having a whole bunch of streamer problems. But we're on with the show. We're gonna get on with the show. I love it. Thank you. All right. So now we're about what 15 minutes into the stream. Let's go ahead and start this off right for the highlight. Yo, what up, y'all? Eddie here on the Falibu channel. Today, after much frustration, we are going to be checking out some Tilt Brush by Google with LIV Mixed Reality. I'm going to be using my HTC Vive, the Vive wireless adapter, my Index Knuckles controller, and the LIV client for all the mixed reality magic you see here. Hell to the yeah. What's up? Drew says, looks like awesome one to begin with. Hell yeah. Dude, thank you, bro. Thank you. That's my very first one. I made it myself. Oh, sorry for those of y'all who didn't see what we were talking about because it got cut out at the beginning. I just showed off my very first emote. I made it myself. It took a couple of hours. I'm a vector artist by trade. I do t-shirt printing, and so I did this one in Flash, mostly Flash. There's a little bit of Illustrator, I think, in there with the glows and stuff. But yeah, that's how I did this one, and it's my very first emote. I made it myself. I'll be submitting it to Twitch pretty soon, but I'm just double checking because I heard it's a long process, so I'm just double checking that it's gonna be perfect before I send it in the first time. But yeah, so that's where we're at. All right, so for those of y'all who don't know, We are going to be starting this stream after a couple of hours of technical difficulties. I'm going to go ahead and be talking about that a little bit before we get started. Um, this is a known issue. It's a known issue. We've been talking about it on Twitter. I believe Cutie Pop brought it up. Again, the last time I saw it, many other artists and other VR content creators have been bringing it up for a while. It's come up on the Discord, the Live Discord repeatedly. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm shivering here a little bit. It's super cold down here in Texas. I've got a space heater on in front of me. I'm not shaking with like passion. I'm shaking because I'm super cold and a little bit of passion. But yeah, we've been having a problem streaming Tilt Brush and Mixed Reality. There's a lot of other artists that want to use Tilt Brush with Live Mixed Reality, and unfortunately, right now, it's just tough. So I will be talking about that a little bit today, and maybe during my next Tilt Brush stream, maybe tomorrow morning as well. We'll be talking about it a little bit more for anybody who sees this and has any questions of their own. Your boy Falibu, it took a bunch of work, but I think I got it running. Let's try to open up. You know what? While we were talking about Elizabeth Honer's. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to leave all of that in the beginning of the highlight because we were talking about Elizabeth Honer's girl writer's avatar painting, and it was just so dope. It was so dope. Looks so good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that feedback. My in-home producer and boss is asleep over there on the couch right now, so I'm getting little to no feedback from my producer, but I appreciate that feedback in the moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we were talking about Elizabeth Honer's sketch, and look, check it out, guys. I actually just re-uploaded it. I love, and this is to show you like where I'm coming from. When I say I love that piece she did, I love the work she did. I love seeing superpowers and stuff like that painted in mixed reality. This is one of the paintings that I did. That is, I would say, it's in that style of family, and you can kind of see how I did it. As a matter of fact, let me switch scenes here. Oh, I need to buy voice attack. I'm going to do that today. Let me switch scenes here so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, check it out. Yo, Nutmeg, what up, homie? Welcome to the stream. Checking out some tilt brush and Live Mixed Reality after a lot of issues this morning. How are you, my friend? We're actually going to be talking about some of those issues here today because I feel like it's an issue. It needs more light. We have a lot of VR content. Nutmeg, maybe you can help me out here. We got a lot of content. I know D Nutmeg is another streamer. He streams. He's just like me, guys. He likes to stream a lot of mixed reality content, and I believe he's into a lot of the art stuff as well. And us as VR content creators, we're having a lot of trouble using Tilt Brush with Live Mixed Reality lately. D Nutmeg, have you experienced this issue as well? I was afraid you were having trouble. Judaby says, more light, more light. Exactly. We need to shine a light on this. It's not just me. Maybe I'm the only one that can get it working enough to grab some attention to say, hey, this doesn't work all the time. But yeah, it doesn't work all the time. We're still using legacy stuff from the original iteration of Tilt Brush that was made in Unity that just so happened to accidentally get mixed reality support involved, and so we're still running on that framework, but we really would love some Live SDK or at least some kind of better mixed reality options. As VR content creators and artists, we want to share this with the world, and we would love to be able to show them in mixed reality using the Live client. Unfortunately, it's very, very difficult. D Nutmeg might be able to vouch for me here. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm shivering, but it's because I'm freezing. I think I'm going to need to get a jacket. It's super cold here in Texas today. And I am a tropical people, my friends. I don't know if you can tell by my sun-kissed skin, but I am a tropical people. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Aziz, Aziz, more light, Aziz. I love it. I love the Fifth Element reference there. Absolutely. Right now, you are the one with the touch. And many people on the Live Discord are struggling. Bro, do not meg, bro. I'm gonna talk to you about it here some more in a second. While, like probably for this whole stream, we're gonna be talking about it. Because I had a lot of problems this morning too, bro. I had a lot of problems this morning too. A lot of people don't know how cold it can get. Exactly, Sabby. Like everybody thinks it's just sunsets and riding on your horse through the hills, but it can get cold. Texas weather is bipolar. Sabby feels me. Sabby totally feels me. Texas weather is bipolar, yo. It really, really, really is. Yeah, so do not make. Let me tell you, bro. I had a chance to tell Sabby and Drew about it this morning, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over it again because I think this is a super big issue. While we're watching this thing paint up, anyways. So check it out, bro. This morning I decided I woke up. I've been wanting to use tilt brush for a while. I saw a girl write. As a matter of fact, I still have it here. I saw a girl writer's painting of the avatar the other day. This one. And after I saw that, bro, I stayed super inspired to do some tilt brush. And I woke up this morning and I only had a little bit of time before work, so I figured I would do some tilt brush because I've been doing a lot of Walking Dead Saints and Sinners lately, and I really been loving that. For real, I've been loving that. But yeah, no, today I didn't have enough time to do a Walking Dead Saints and Sinners stream this morning. So I figured, hey, I've got like 2, 3 hours though. I'll jump in, I'll do some tilt brush. And that was at like 8:30 this morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I saw on Discord recently that people have been having a problem streaming Tilt Brush with Live Mixed Reality. And I've seen I was saying I believe Cutie Pop tweeted the other day that he was having trouble, and a lot of other content creators were tweeting on that thread that they were having trouble, and I was like, all right, let me give it a shot. I did it the other day. I had no problem, but let me give it another shot. And so I loaded it up this morning on my computer, first thing this morning, and I checked the mixed reality. The mixed reality worked perfect. And so I was like, awesome. I was like, it's working perfect right out of the gates. First try, didn't even have to do anything. Perfect. So I was like, okay, let me go jump in the shower. Let me tweet out on all the. Let me throw out my stream into the Twittersphere. Let me tap it out on all my socials and discords. Hey, this is what I'm going to be doing on my day to day, and and then I went and jumped in the shower. So after I did all the blasting that I was going to be doing this today, I went and jumped in the shower. I get out of the shower. I mean, I took 20-minute shower, whatever, right? Get dressed, 30 minutes. I come and I do it again. My computer's not been turned off. Nothing has been changed at all. I try to load it up again. The mixed reality cam is stuck to my controller, which is a problem that I know a lot of people have. I've had it myself in the past. Usually I'm able to fix it right away. Not this time. That is not the case this time, guys. Oh, that's exactly what you get. Sorry, guys. I'm totally missing out right here. Same in Tennessee. Yeah. Oh, and Chroma's here. Welcome, Chroma Snare. Welcome to the stream, bro. We're talking about some issues we had today. Stay warm and integrate a way to film you in a tilt brush and be in your instance as a virtual. That's what, man, that would be dope. As a matter of fact, Drew to be, there was a company doing something like that a while back called V Real. Unfortunately, the company, they were a little bit ahead of their time. They're not around anymore, I don't think, but hopefully somebody picks up the mantle. All right, so this work was done a long time ago, but I was showing this to show why I loved Elizabeth Honer's work. So anyway, back to the story. So Dynamic says that's what he gets also, that the camera stays attached to the handle. Sorry about that, guys. I know my mind. I am a scattered-brained artist. I apologize. I'm so sorry if you guys can't keep up with me. My brain is all over the place. There's very few people that can. Sometimes I can't even keep up with myself. Sabby says, that's awesome, Falibu. Thank you, Sabby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, Sabby is an awesome artist. So, like, her opinion just means so much to me all the time. But I would love to hear, if I ever put out Jump, Sabby, if I'm ever painting Jump, I expect for you to be the first one to come and tell me, hey, Falibu, that's Jump. Go back to the drawing board on that one, Holmes. Yeah, but Sabby's one of my real life heroes, guys. Not all heroes wear capes. Some paint in tilt brush, and some are named Sabby Life. What's up? Social media confetti cannon. Yeah, just wow, bah! Social media confetti cannon. I love it. So yeah, this one I named Sorcery, but you can kind of see how I kind of went with a lot of the same stuff that Elizabeth Honer did in her avatar painting. So anyways, yeah, that was that. Let's go back to the did nutmeg. I still haven't bought voice attack, bro, but I was even talking about it earlier. Now that I'm doing this, I want voice attack. So while I set this up, let's talk a little bit more about the issue that I was having. We're gonna start a new sketch. So the issue that I was having this morning, like I said, when I came back and I started setting up, no, I want a new sketch. When I came back and started setting up, what the shit? Where the hell is my new sketch thing at? I thought it was here. Browse poly, no. Oh, we're gonna be noobing it up here. Anyway, I went to go set up again, and where the hell is my new sketch? I started having the issue where, like I said, my mixed reality cam was being stuck to my we're just gonna frickin' turn this off and turn it on again. Anyway, I kind of wanted to be in here anyway. Anyway, so I started to let's see, what did I do first? Okay, the mixed reality cam stuck to the left controller here. It was basically looking through my eyes here. This was moving the camera, and I feel like that's an issue that a lot of other people had. We'll just watch this paint up while I talk here anyway. I'm getting distracted. And so, what did I do? What did I do? Obviously, I went and checked on the Live client here. I went and checked on the Live client here, and I was like, okay, make sure, double check that we have backup legacy support, and I did. Double check that we had use SDK off, and we did. Double check that my target was tilt brush, and it was. Double check that my effect legacy was normal, and it was. Okay, so all of that was like that, and it still wasn't working. It still wasn't working. So I had OBS on, I turned OBS off, and then, let's see. So I turned OBS off, and then Live still was, I tried to just run Live with tilt brush, and that still wasn't working. We're gonna move this over here so I can see it. So, and that still wasn't working. So then what did I do? Okay, so then I tried to turn off Live. I tried to restart Steam VR. Now here's where it got a little bit interesting. When I restarted Steam VR, this was the painting I did last time. I might do something with her soon again. So when I turned Steam VR off, I went into a critical error, Steam VR critical error. I tried to keep restarting Steam VR, kept getting Steam VR critical error. So I reset my computer. I reset, okay, I reset everything. After I reset everything, guys, I don't know. Oh, I still don't know where freaking start new sketch is at. Sabby, where is start new sketch at? I don't want to check Polly. I want to start a new sketch. I'm noobing it up here. Trash it. All right, we're gonna trash it. Clear sketch. That's what I thought. Maybe? No? All right, we'll just trash it. We'll start with a new sketch here. We're gonna change the background color though. So anyway, I restarted my computer. You got it. There you go. Okay, that'll work. That gets us where we want to go, right, Sabby? So I restarted my computer. And after I restarted my computer, all of a sudden, the Live client was not detecting that I had the Live driver installed anymore. And I thought, that's strange. So I didn't install it. I didn't reinstall it. I just clicked skip or do not install. The Live compositor still logged in. Everything was still, Live was still working fine. And then Steam VR went into another critical error. So I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself here, but I'm telling you for the sake of due diligence, this is everything that happened. I had to reset my computer 2 more times. And then I was able to finally let Steam VR load up. So Steam VR finally came up again. Okay? So that's where we're at on that. So now I get Live to work again. All right? Yeah, that's what happened. Live was working again. Now, nothing changed. Nothing changed. Just all of a sudden, the Live drivers being detected, SteamVR stops critical erroring just on its own. And then that's it, dude. I wish I had a better climax to this story, but that is absolutely it. That's the true facts of all the story. The next time, it just took a couple of resets. I didn't change any files. I didn't change any settings. I never changed anything having to do with camera. I just kept running back through on the Live client. I just kept making sure I kept ticking and unticking SDK. I kept retargeting and targeting tilt brush. I kept switching through like these two, legacy normal and legacy normal masked FG. And then one time I loaded up Live and I started up the game from the Live. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but for the sake of completeness in the story, the time that it did work, I had my controllers. Okay, oh, no. There's a little bit more to the story. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bad at telling stories. After the second time that I restarted my computer, where I stopped getting critical error from SteamVR, and I stopped getting that the Live driver was not being detected after the Live client was being detected, and SteamVR was successfully loading up, I started up Tilt Brush without my controllers on. My controllers were off, sitting on the table. I started up Tilt Brush with the Live client and only my headset. And then I noticed that the Live tracker was attached to my headset. Whenever I would look like this, the mixed reality cam was attached to my headset. So then I turned off Tilt Brush, I turned off the Live client, I turned off SteamVR, I restarted SteamVR, I restarted the Live client, I turned on my controllers, I made sure all of my devices were inside of my play space. And then I launched the Live client. I launched Tilt Brush. I went through and targeted it, and everything worked. So it might have just been lucky on that time. Sorry, guys, I was missing out on chat here. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that story was all over the place. You might have to watch it again and review on the VOD if you're interested. But that, I believe, is the complete story of how I got it working today. So I know it was a bad story, but that's my account. That's my I have a horrible memory, but that's my recollection of the account on how I went from it not working to here. Here I am with you right now in mixed reality. And look, we're painting some stuff. Look, I'm painting in mixed reality. Yeah, so it's working. It does work if you treat it right, I guess. Sometimes you just gotta. I don't want to get too lewd right here in the morning, but I feel like you guys know where I was going with that. So let me catch up here. I'm sorry. I was rambling right there, so I lost track a little bit. It might be their servers. Oh, okay, Sabby. So yeah, Nutmeg, totally random, bro. What branches you on? Live Beta, Steam VR. Okay, these are great questions. When we'll double check right now. Let's double check right now, as a matter of fact. I believe I'm on the standard Live branch. I'm not on a beta branch or anything like that because I like to be on the same branch that everyone else is on so that when they have problems, I can have the same problems that they're having. Let's see here. Steam doesn't want to open right now. Hold on. If I open the store, it'll open. Yeah, see, if I try to go to my library, Steam doesn't open. Another random issues. But if I open the store, Steam opens. Okay, so let's check out Live real quick. For the Live client, Nutmeg, bro, you are asking some fire questions right now. Fire. Thank you for coming by the stream. Thank you for these awesome questions because I want to relay as much of this information as I can for diligence. Okay, right here. Let me show it to you guys. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Boom. Right there. Live properties. Select the beta. This is for Live. None. Opt out of all beta programs. So I'm on the standard. I'm on the standard Live, and I'm on the standard Steam VR. I don't have the Steam VR beta, but we'll double check that while we're here. We'll double check it while we're here just for the sake of diligence. Steam VR running. Properties. Local files. No, betas. Yeah, no. Also standard branch of where is it at? Right there. Standard branch of Steam VR properties also. No betas. No betas. So yeah, that's where we're at today. I feel like this stream is at, and I don't even mind. This stream is going to be mostly about how Tilt Brush does not work for everyone, and I am not happy about that. For whatever that's worth, I know I only got a little small voice here on my Twitch channel and on Twitter and stuff, but for whatever that's worth, Tilt Brush is not working in mixed reality for a lot of people. And your boy Falibu, I love to be happy about stuff, but I am not happy about that. I am not happy about that. I want everybody to be able to do this. Okay, so we got to work this out. Let's see. Sorry, I'm missing out on a little bit of chat here, guys. I apologize. Let me catch up. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Denutmeg says, did you launch Tilt Brush with Live? Yes, every single time I tried, I launched Tilt Brush with Live. I did try one time just launching it from NVR and then targeting it from Live, but that didn't work either. So I figured I want to make this work by launching it from the Live client. So that was the path that I took, is I wanted to make it work while launching it from the Live client. But I did try without the Live client just to see if it would work, and it didn't. It worked exactly the same way it was working. Sabby says, so maybe the controllers have to be on. I believe, Sabby, I don't know. Maybe it's just my little voodoo ritual, but I had all of my devices inside of my play space when I launched when I launched Tilt Brush, and I had all of my devices inside of my play space when I launched Live, and I had all of my devices inside of my play space when I targeted Tilt Brush with Live. And I don't know if any of that had anything to do with it. It could have still just been random luck, and that was coincidence. But that was the little rain dance I did when it finally did work. Maybe it was just a little rain dance over here, but it worked. I don't know. You try yourself a little rain dance. Maybe you'll get it too. For those of y'all watching not being able to. Okay, so main, yeah. Public branch for Live and main branch of Steam VR. Exactly, do not Meg. Yeah, exactly. Sabby asked Denutmeg, do you do a lot of Tilt Brush? And Denutmeg responds, I would if I didn't have to battle this nonsense every time I wanted it. Denutmeg, bro, for real, bro, my heart. I know this is an issue. That's why, you know what, man? Like, for real, this whole stream is going to be my heart going out to you guys. And whatever I can do to help the rest of y'all get it working, I'm down. I'm going to jump on the grenade for this one. I big ups to Falibu for not giving up on it after random shit. Denutmeg, bro, thank you, dude. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that because it was another 2 hour struggle before I got it working. My stream didn't go live for like 2 hours after I wanted it before I got it working. What's the alternative? Okay, so Sabby asked Falibu, what's the alternative? I heard you can set up MR with Unity. So I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing. There was an alternative to Live. It used to be an OBS filter back in the day. Unfortunately, I have recently reinstalled everything from because when I first started doing mixed reality, we didn't have a Live client. My mixed reality stream actually predates Live. Uh, but the guy, one of the geniuses at Live that's working there now originally had made an OBS filter that allowed some of the early content creators to make mixed reality content in the beginning of VR. Unfortunately, I'm not sure where there's an error, if it's an error on OBS or if there was an update in Steam VR. But whatever the case may be, I have tried to load up that old way of doing mixed reality again, and I couldn't get that to work with Tilt Brush either. So I believe the problem is on Tilt Brush side, and we need for Tilt Brush to update. We need an update. Even if it's just a small update, it'll take you an hour. Get the Live SDK installed. Trust me. Like, if I'm a liar, Dr. Doom, Dr. Doom, Dr. Doom, we're gonna summon Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, come to my stream, call me a liar. But I believe if Tilt Brush wanted to, the LIV team would do anything and everything in their power to help get it done. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yeah, that's my little opinion there. I'm sorry if I'm off base. Dynamic says, I'll try to reproduce that after lunch. I can't imagine the frustration. As long as you can get something to quad, in theory, you should be able to get those layers. Well, and see, Dynamic, that's the issue because it does quad. It quads perfectly. It's the issue, where the problem is happening is the mixed reality cam, instead of it, it's supposed to be set to none static. So that wherever my webcam's at, the mixed reality cam gets put in the same position and it stays in a fixed position so that my camera is looking at me and the virtual camera is looking at the same perspective of the game, right? Nutmeg knows this. I'm airing this out of my brain for those of you who don't. Uh, so the issue is instead of that camera being static, the virtual camera being static where my webcam is in the virtual world, instead of that happening like it's supposed to, the mixed reality virtual cam is attaching itself to my controller. And so that's ultimately what's happening, I believe. That's what I believe is happening. Sabby says, "Oh, did this happen after Tiltbrush updated recently?" No, Sabby. As a matter of fact, it used to work perfectly because and here's a little history lesson on mixed reality and Tiltbrush. For anybody who doesn't know, sorry, I'm taking a little cam break over here off on the side also. So in Tiltbrush is made in Unity. For those of you who don't know, Tiltbrush is made in Unity. Well, back in, I believe it was Unity, I forget what version, so I'm not even going to remember. But in the earlier versions of Unity when VR first came out, Unity, the way their framework was set up for VR is it would pre-package the necessary framework for mixed reality. So if you could have some way to do it like the filter would, then you could break a Unity game into quads yourself. It would just break into quads. If you had coordinates in the directory of the game you were loading up, you could break the game into quads. It's too technical, and I don't want to get into all of it right now. But the fundamental idea is if you had a script in the directory of the game that told the game, hey, look at this for how to display the game, and you had coordinates inside of that script, you could get the game to break into quads and you could get the perspective of the game to show from the coordinates inside the script. So that's the simplest way I can think of to describe it. So this was native on all games made in Unity. And when Unity changed their systems, all of a sudden that wasn't the case anymore. And I believe that's where LIV, like really, man, they came in clutch because that functionality was taken out of the native builds of games that were being made in Unity. As a matter of fact, back in the day, okay. Yeah, LIV came in clutch because that functionality was taken out of the standard Unity made games. So as a matter of fact, what I was going to say is in the beginning, if you didn't want your game to have mixed reality, you kind of had to go in there and shut it off yourself because by default, almost all Unity games had mixed reality support. Let me catch up here. Sorry, guys. I ramble. I totally ramble. Yeah, okay, Nutmeg says, but it really does seem like an issue of placing the VC on the wrong device. Yeah, Nutmeg, I think nail on the head right there, bro. I think Tilt Brush itself is placing the virtual camera on, it's somehow intervening and it's not letting LIV place the camera. It seems like a miscommunication. Yes, that's what I think also. Nutmeg, me and you, I think we may both be wrong. Nutmeg, we both may be wrong, but if we're both wrong, that's also what I'm thinking. Nutmeg says it seems like a miscommunication between Steam VR and Tilt Brush. Yeah, yeah. Yep, the SDK came. It came. So Nutmeg was there. He knows. It came right at the right time when when the new version of Unity came out and games were no longer able to support native mixed reality. Live went into beta, and they it opened up to a lot of us content creators, and that's why like I'm so in love with Live. Like those guys have been just coming in clutch for what, year and a half now. Like it's so dope, and they're getting better all the time. But yeah, so that's my little. I think that pretty much wraps it up on a little history lesson between Unity, mixed reality, and Tilt Brush. Just so we're, and I may be wrong. I don't have any insider information. I'm just a VR enthusiast. I love all this stuff. I try to follow up on as much as I can, and that's what I've gathered through my research. Why can I not grab this? There we go. Boom. Grab it. No. Man, I think my tilt brush is just going to be messing up today everywhere. Let me move that off to the side. Yeah, I can't grab this at all. I can paint more, but I can't grab. Selection tool. Okay, there we go. Finally. I'm like, what the heck? Get out of here, guys. Having so many issues today. I feel like just everything's going to fall apart. All right. So let me try to paint a little bit more and we'll talk a little bit more. If anybody has any kind of questions, comments, concerns, my stream is pretty much an AMA stream like all the time. I know. We were doing more talking than painting this morning, but I feel like it's an issue that needs more light. All right. Main light is black, it says, but I wanted the fill light to be brown. I kind of want to change the background color, to be honest. Let's change the backdrop. This color of brown. Nah, you know what? Let's go with something a little bit softer on the eyes, right? Something a little bit softer on the eyes. Dynamic says dangers of working at the cutting edge. Yeah, Dynamic, for real. Like I know it. I may okay. And Dynamic, I'm glad you brought that up. You're always gonna have to deal with the junk. I'm glad you brought that up. I know I may have seen a little bit salty right here at the beginning of the stream, but the fact of the matter is that it's cutting edge technology. And I think that's why I don't mind streaming some of the technical difficulties that I have, because like I had like technical difficulties with Beat Saber the other day for like 3 hours. I stayed streaming it and I left the VOD there. I didn't delete it, nothing like that, because I figure I leave this stuff out there because I feel like other people have these problems too. And so if I'm having these problems, I feel like and I get past these problems, I feel like other people could benefit from knowing how I did it, that I even had the problem, because I know I try to make the best quality production that I can every time I hit the stream button, but a lot of work goes into it and it doesn't always work right. And if you're out there trying to do live mixed reality content or stream VR in general, streaming VR in general comes with its own bag of tricks. But if you're out there having problems and you come by my stream and you see me on a day where just everything's going right and I'm just shooting guys out of the sky, or I'm here painting a tilt brush masterpiece in mixed reality, and you're like, oh, this guy's stuff looks so odd, or I'm doing Beat Saber with my maul stick and like, oh, this guy's stream looks so cool. He never has any problems. Oh, it must just be so easy. It's not, guys. Like for real, it's really not. And if you have any kind of problems yourself, this is Falibu's heart going out to you. You're not the only one. Your boy Falibu has problems too. It's due dil. I'm OCD. I'm OCD. I'm OCD. So I end up seeing a problem and then I hyper focus on it until I solve it. It's just personality trait. That's valuable. Yeah, Dynamic, I'm glad. I'm glad you can appreciate that, bro. If you had said fuck it and given up, we wouldn't be able to make progress. For sure, Savvy Life. It's like we're all on the dev team working out the bugs as testers, users of their apps. It's true. It's true. And we are all pioneers, guys. I know I sounded a little off put right there at the beginning, but I don't blame I don't blame Tilt Brush. I don't blame Live. I don't blame Steam VR. We're growing. We're all growing. We're all having growing pains. We're cutting our teeth, and it's going to be painful in the beginning. But I hope with the work of myself and other content creators and other organizations like Live and Tilt Brush and Google, and with all of our efforts combined, Maybe we can summon Captain Planet. I don't know. I don't know. No worries, Falibu. I'm always learning how to MR when I watch your stream. It helps. I appreciate that, Sabby. Yeah. I mean, I try to do, really good, entertaining, quality content a lot of the time. But I also do, like, originally, I started out doing tutorials and how to do stuff in VR to shine light on VR. And 3 years later, that's still what I want to do, especially with so many people getting into VR now. I don't know. I feel fulfilled doing stuff like that. It's important for new people to see what goes into it, and it's important for other content creators to know they're not alone in their struggle. Exactly, exactly. I 100%, I 100%. And let me click back to the. See, I need voice. I'm gonna buy voice attack today, dude. Me and Nutmeg have been talking about voice attack. He just bought it. I saw he's been testing out with it, and it looks really cool for scene switching and stuff. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I think we're finally gonna buckle down on that. Okay, so now that I think I'm not done talking about it, but I think I'm done on the concentration portion of our technical issues here today. But this is always an AMA type stream. I don't even know what I'm doing. And you know what? I'm going to start with a character. I want to start with a character. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing on this part of the stream. I don't know how much time I have left. We've been streaming now for about an hour, just talking about the 2 hours that it took to get this stream going. And you know what? D Nutmeg might be able to even relate, and other mixed reality streamers coming by the stream later on the VOD and on YouTube and stuff. There was a time before the Live client, for real. There was a time before the Live client where I used to do this stuff manually in OBS with the OBS filter. And there was one time I had full charge on my controllers, my Vive ones at the time, and I would get 5 hours of stream time out of those Vive wands every time I hit the stream button. One time, it took me 4.5 hours just to get the calibration right before we had the Live client. So, for some perspective, I know this doesn't work all the time, but for some perspective, it used to be much harder, much harder. Sabby says no word. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I appreciate that it helps. I do. I really, really do. I hope it does because that's what it's for. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. Yeah, throw it. Just throw it. Just throw it out there. Just paint it down. Just throw it out there. All right. Let's see. I wanted to paint a character, and you know what? I need to get better at speed painting because I've been doing like paintings, but they take me like an hour to 2 hours, and sometimes I don't feel like I'm getting enough done. You know what? I am gonna stay with this brush. I don't feel like I'm getting enough done, so I'm gonna just start jumping in here and doodling because I'm a sketch artist. I like to get stuff done fast, and so let's buckle down. Let's buckle down. You know what? I've been wanting to do more stuff with this Native American character that I've been working on. Let's just try to just paint something out real quick. Oh, you know what? That's not the right color. Oh, you know what? It's because of my lighting. Let me change my lighting. How do I default light? Main light. There we go. No, maybe it wasn't the lighting. Secondary light, main light. All of them are black. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, Falibu, I gotta run and take my index controller to the post office. Have a good day. Hey, Nutmeg. Hey, thanks for coming by the stream, bro. Thanks for the company. Thanks for the amazing questions. And dude, like we talk on Discord all the time. If there's anything I can ever do to help you out, you know where to find me, bro. Have yourself a great day. You have yourself a great day. Take care. Take care. Let's see. All right. So I don't know. It looks like it's just going to be that. Maybe it's the backdrop color. It might be the backdrop color. Yeah, it's the backdrop color. Okay, it was the color of the backdrop. All right, it's all right. We'll stick with this. I like all of this. As a matter of fact, we're gonna hold those out there just in case I want to come back and play with them some more. So yeah, let's try to just paint something out like really quick. 'Cause you know what? Maybe I should start how I normally start with my drawings. Yeah. Okay, so when I'm sketching something out in real life, I always start with the eyes. It feels better for me to start with the eyes. So let's start with the eyes. There we go. A little close together. And what? It's the fog, right? Yeah. Savvy Life taught me this. See, Savvy, you think you come over here and you learn from me? You have no idea how much I learned from you. And I learned it. I have a horrible memory, but I learned it. I remember Savvy was like, "Hey, we were having a problem seeing that stuff. It's because you got the fog on." Dang it. Heck yes. Heck yes, Savvy. Coming in clutch. I remember. I totally remember. All right. So when I'm doing a sketch on paper, it's a lot like this. Yeah. So, okay. Well, this seems to be working. Let's try more of this. We're kind of just testing some stuff out right now. This is a tester kind of day. All right. Yeah. We need to do some perspective now. Now we're going to change angle, go for some perspective here because I don't like the perspective of this at all. There we go. All right. I'm feeling better about this now. Totally feeling better about this. Eh. There we go. Boom. All right. There we go. There we go. I don't like the perspective of this chin either. Get rid of that. I have a feeling it's not going to work out the way I want it to. So let's freestyle. Here we go. We're going to freestyle. Nah, you know what? I always do lips. I don't want to do lips this time. I think this time we're going to do like character mouths. Freestyle. We're freestyling now. More exaggerated. We need to make it more exaggerated. And I'm not really feeling these sidelines right now. I feel like it's distracting me more than it's helping me. And the forehead comes out way too far past the eyes. The eyes should be further up over here. So let's redo this. I should just, from how much I'm restarting over, I should just start again from the beginning, I think. All right. Yeah, I do want a line right here for now. Let's see here. But I would love. Oh, you know what? My streamer kit's not working. I mean, maybe I have the chat disabled. Let me see. I might have disabled the chat for when I was playing a different game. Enabled. Oh, and you know what? I had some jams going. I didn't want to mute myself, but let's throw in some jams. Oh, dang it. I just closed the tab. Reopen the tab. For those of you who don't know, if you ever close a tab, Control-Shift-T on your browser will bring open your last closed tab. So there you go. Getting all kinds of tips here on the Falibu channel today. What's up? All right, there we go. I would love to have a more cartoony type mouth. Oh yeah. Let me know if the jams are too loud, not loud enough. I feel like they could actually even be a little bit louder. Yeah, let's put them a little bit louder. All right, yeah, and a little looks like my voice still comes out above the music. Y'all let me know. If the music's too loud, I will definitely turn it down. I always paint a little. Sounds good? Awesome, 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 Savvy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always trying to, I get hype. I get more hype when I paint with music. Ah, you know what? That should just be all teeth. There we go. All teeth. All teeth. Can't stop. Sounds good. Hey, thanks, Drew. Thanks, Drew. I appreciate that, Holmes. I appreciate it, y'all. My girl Dorma, she's not here right now. She did wake up a little while ago, but she's usually the one that helps me out with that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's nothing better than getting that feedback like right away. It's like maybe y'all, because I know both of y'all create content as well, and maybe y'all can relate. Like, have y'all ever like streamed for like an hour and the mic was muted and you didn't know and nobody told you? Nobody was there to tell you. It's happened to me more times than I'll admit. I should honestly say, but yeah, I appreciate that. That's why I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sebby says my mic gets muted all the time. Yeah, you can totally relate then. You can totally relate. There we go. All right, we're feeling not great about this, actually. These eyes need to come farther forward. All right, so let's make a mark. I want to make a mark where I want them. I want them about right here. The bottom one right here. All right. Maybe it's the shape of the eye that I don't like. That's what it is, and I know how to fix it. So I'm gonna paint it. Let's see. It hasn't yet. I hope it doesn't, bro. I hope it doesn't. So I'm gonna start out by painting straight lines here, and then changing the angle to go in over here and to go back over here. Yeah, I like the shape of that eye better. Give it, yeah, Savvy, exactly. Give it some curve. That's what I wasn't liking about it. Great advice. It's got a curve a little bit. I was like, why do I not like this? It's because it was too flat, right? I think you could even use more curve even. There you go. Savvy feels me. I use the sphere guide to help me with eyes. Let's try it out. Because I feel like it could even use, it's too flat. It could use more curve. I feel like that's great advice. Let's do that. No, sorry, not right now. All right, let's try it. I feel like the eyebrows might even need to get gone. We'll redo the eyebrows after I have the eye. All right there, is that where I want it? Yeah, about right there. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like right there should be all right. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I need to make it a little bit bigger, but that's gonna be the fix for that. The circle sphere. I like that a lot. It's that it didn't have enough shape. Sabby was absolutely right. It looked too flat to me. So giving it this round dimension, I believe I've used this before. I don't know. I figured maybe if I doodled it out, it would come out all right. But there's just not enough dimension using my sketching, my paper sketching skills. But I need to get some of these practices down so that I can paint more faster. That's the idea. Savvy, maybe you can tell me. I don't know if you're still here, but you just finished up a year in VR. After a year in VR, I imagine painting tilt brush for a year, 365 days of tilt brush. I imagine your speed at painting, fleshing out an idea, has increased dramatically, right? Hey, you just need to do it more often. Muscle memory, learning techniques. Because I feel like I can paint some decent stuff. It just takes me a long time to do it. I felt like if I can do it faster, I would do it more often. So that's what I plan to do this year. We're gonna do it more. We're gonna practice more. We're gonna get more done with less time doing it. Right? Yeah, definitely. Gotta get that practice in. All right, let's see if we can give the face some shape here. The chin's gonna come out about right here, I think. Sebby says, I find myself experimenting with the brushes more now, trying to find my favorite ones still. Nice. Yeah, this is just my sketch brush, but I think I like the paint brush a little bit too. What kind of brushes are your favorite right now, as a matter of fact? Can you, while you're here, I don't know if you're busy or not, but yeah, like if you have the time, I think I'm interested, so I bet a lot of other people are. What are some stuff you've been experimenting with lately? You got any favorite jams as far as your brushes? There we go. I feel like this is coming out a lot better now. But I don't want to do wireframe. No, I don't want to do wireframe. It takes too long. I feel like it takes too long. Splatter is my recent favorite. Oh, Judith says, this is cool. Hell yeah, it is. I feel that, bro. I totally feel that. Experimenting with that one as a base brush. The splatter one? Let's check it out. So we got oil paint, ink, thick paint, wet paint, smoke, splatter. Oh, that looks nice. To tell you the truth, I kind of like that for sketching. It looks more like a paper sketch, right? Oh, and it's got a cool sound effect too. It's my mask. All right, let's get rid of all that. That's pretty cool though. I like that. That's dope. That's dope. Where are we at? Over there. All right, let's put this guy back in there. Right there. That looks good. It's fun. It looks fun. What have you been using it for? Can you give some examples? of stuff. Like, what have you been using it for? To me, it looks like it almost looks like paint, like the Rorschach tests, right? So it's got that like runny ink effect, and that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. That's where my mind goes when I see it. All right, let's paint some eyeball in there. No, I need that to be on top. Sabby says it's perfect for brushes and texture, but I'm using it for a house and a whole winter scene for the Year of VR Art Challenge. Nice! That sounds dope. So we're gonna keep our eyes peeled for that. That's gonna be lit. I want to copy that, but I guess I can't. Thought I could copy this. Maybe I can't. Nope, can't copy the ball. Thought I could. Yo, seriously, where you at? There you at. What up, Holmes? Welcome to the stream. Checking out some tilt brush today. This looks nice. Yeah, dude. I mean, man, to tell you the truth, I've heard a lot of people were struggling getting tilt brush working with mixed reality, so I decided to fire up my stream today to talk about it a little bit. And it's super difficult. It's not just y'all, like it's everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I honestly, I would love. I want to do this stuff, this kind of stuff more often. I know I said that last year, but I've already done way more. I've already done way more art than I did last year, and I want to. Man, we're only in January. I haven't gotten on track with the weekly challenges like I wanted yet, but hopefully here pretty soon. Hopefully here pretty soon. All right, we're gonna make another freaking eyeball. I was having trouble with it a month or so ago. I haven't tried it since. How'd you get it working? Long story short, because I think we spent like the first hour of the stream talking about it, but like long story short is I went crazy and I just started doing the same thing over and over again until it finally worked, resetting it. Oh no, you know what? I think the last time I got it to work was I had all of my devices in the play space while turning everything on. Oh, this is grouped now? I didn't want that. All right. Having all of my devices turned on in the same play space at the same time. When I turned Live Client on, when I turned Tilt Brush on, I already had everything in the play space turned on. And other than that, all I really did was start and restart my computer, the Live Client, everything, like a lot. Oh, I see. It's welding. I get it now. That didn't used to work like that before, guys. If you put two guides together, it seemed like it was kind of welding. Yeah, it's like welded together. That's cool. But now I can't unweld it. All right. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know about that. Now we know. CC says I'll give it another go this weekend then. Yeah, bro. Like I ended up messing around with it for like an hour, just resetting my computer, resetting Live, reinstalling everything, and nothing worked. It might have just been random luck when it finally did work, and I keep putting that back there. It might have been random luck when it finally did work, but that's the one thing that was different, and it may have been coincidence, but that was the one thing that I did differently on the time where I finally got it working. Was I had the controller on, the headset on, I had everything on and in the play space, when I turned on Live and used the SDK. I mean, use a no SDK, the legacy support mode, and all that other junk. Legacy mode. That was the only thing I did differently, was that it wasn't working, and then when I got it working, I had all of my devices on and inside of the play space. So that would be my best advice on for what to try. Because before, mine was just working, so I had no idea what anybody was talking about. When they were like, I can't stream mixed reality in Tilt Brush, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was a problem. Because mine was just working for like a long time. But it just started, today it started not working, and so finally I got a chance to throw my hand at troubleshooting it. And I finally got it working, and that's how I got it working. So, I don't know. Whatever it's worth, that's how I got it working. Let's go bigger. There we go. That's going to be good. You know what? That's too big. That's too big. As a matter of fact, see, I wish I could copy this sphere, and that way I could get one exactly the same size, but it's okay. Alas, it's okay. We're going to use a whole bunch of spheres for this eyeball. Okay, so this is going to be, I don't know, what is that called? The corona? The corona of the eyeball? I don't know. I know a bunch about anatomy. I'm drawing a blank on the eyeball. I mean, the eyeball parts. As a matter of fact, let's paint this a dark brown. No, you know what? We'll paint it all black. Yeah, all of it black. This is gonna be cool. This is totally gonna be cool. All of it. Paint it all black right there. Give me that. This is gonna be totally cool. Oh, you know what? Let me stick a fork in this one. Boom, right there. All right. And put that one there. Oh yeah, I'm feeling this. Nope, that's too far out. Okay. You know what? I think I want that same size orb. In pretty much the same place, just a little bit higher. There we go. That's just a little bit higher. Ah, there we go. I'm feeling that. Kind of. It's a work in progress. Yeah, and I guess like once you get used to it and you know what works and you develop practices that you personally like to accomplish tasks that you want, I imagine that's when things start getting faster, right? That's better. I can feel that. Yeah, a little bit more on the bottom. A little bit more right here. You know what? Maybe not so much. I'm thinking lines. Oops. The ones on the outside, too far away. As a matter of fact. Wish this stuff. Oh, sorry about that. Seriously says, wish this stuff was more easily debugged. Can't you draw 1/4 of the eye and then lathe it somehow? No, I don't think there's a lathe. There's not any kind of lathe in here. I mean, I could copy paste it, but the thing is the way copy pasting works with the mirror, if I copy pasted it over here, I gotta copy paste it again over here. Like the mirror won't mirror the copy paste. I wish it would. That would be dope. That would be totally dope. Right? I think so. I honestly wish Tilt Brush had more updates. It's pretty cool the way that it is, but if it had more updates, it could be phenomenal. Like, they had some animation tools at one point. I don't know if any of y'all ever saw that, but there was some animation tools for Tilt Brush that some of the Google guys did at a game jam, where you could paint something and then rig it here in Tilt Brush, and then you could use your controllers to animate it, kind of like in what's it called? That something mind, that one that you can like get into the guys and kind of puppet them. Tilt Brush could easily replace Photoshop. Exactly. As a matter of fact, look, dude, seriously, I do like a lot of work in Tilt Brush. I mean, in Illustrator and Photoshop and Flash. I've even thought, because I've seen some paintings recently. I go by the Google Poly website when I can, especially when I'm uploading some of my own stuff. And I've seen like some paintings just done like this, and I've thought about it, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all can see me, but I've thought about it. Like, just you make yourself a little art canvas here, right? And then you just draw on it. So, look, y'all want to see how I sketch in real life on a flat surface? This is how. I've never done this before, so you're seeing freestyle for the first time. This is how I would do it. Oh, dang it. Get back. Let me pin this. Bro, like, for real, seriously, you are not even wrong. Because this is what I do. I have a tablet monitor. And so I'll go and I'll sketch something out on the screen, kind of like this. And then I go back over it and I vectorize it with lines. And so I've thought about doing this. Oh, little face there. Use Affinity Photo instead of Photoshop nowadays. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, maybe you should start making Unity assets, make things like weapons and objects. Yeah, I used to. You could make it nice side business using Tilt Brush. Yeah, dude. Like, I love that, man. Like, I love making weapons and stuff. As a matter of fact, look, check it out on my Google Poly page. You know what? I'll get it later. But on my Google Poly page, you know what? It's probably not even listed. I have a whole set of weapons for a game I was working on a couple years ago. As a matter of fact, I've been talking about that game a lot. I might actually start building it again because we've been in the game for 3 years and nobody's made the game that I was making, and I still want to fucking play that game. Nobody's making it. I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself. Gotta do it myself. But yeah, I don't know. That was just a quick little sketch. That's what it looks like over here without the thing flipped over. Yeah, bro. Dude, I would totally do this. like for work. Like, okay, I don't know, y'all were probably on the wrong scene there. Y'all probably would have rather had seen this part, but yeah, I mean, I would totally do this for work. You know, like, okay, you know what? Let's design a little t-shirt here real quick. I don't know how much time I got left before I actually have to go to work. But like just to give you an example, okay, let's design a quick little t-shirt because I make t-shirts for a living, right? So let's see, if I were going to get in here and brainstorm in here for how to make t-shirt or like what kind of shirt I want to make. Let's see, it's basketball season right now. Yeah, I mean, we'll just what? Basketball circle it up. Sorry about that. Oh, you see them? Good low. Yeah, those were just my low poly starter models. I figured if I could work them into the game, I would go back and do legit models of them, probably sculpted in something like Masterpiece VR. But the thing is I wanted to try to make the majority of that game. I wanted to try to make as much of it in VR as I possibly could. Right? That was the idea anyway. I have a basketball around here somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it's just. Ayo! Hey, Grim, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Checking out some Tilt Brush and Mixed Reality today. I figured I would do it just because there was a whole bunch of other people that couldn't. And I wanted to try to help them figure out the problems. I don't know. I experienced a whole bunch of problems. I got them worked out. I wish I had better answers on how other people could work them out, but I figured I would, while it was still fresh in my head, I would just explain like the stuff that I did. But now it's not fresh in my head anymore. So I don't know, like, it's just freestyle in here real quick. Like, it's basketball season. You know what? Maybe that's not for right now. Started getting all sentimental there. We'll do another basketball design another day. Let's get off the floor. I was working on this though. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me get rid of this guy. That was just to show how to sketch 2D in VR. How do you unpin something? I thought you unpinned it just by pinning it again. Oh, there you go. No? Where's my freaking pin menu? It's probably over here, right? No, that just turns them on and off. I don't know. Be right back. Cool. Yeah, I'm just here chilling before I gotta go to work. I figured I would try to paint something before I really wanted to paint something in mixed reality. And then I started having problems, and that became the majority of what I wanted to do with the stream today. Am I like... I don't know. It's not wanting to unpin it. Dang it. I could have sworn you just unpinned it like that. And I can't even find my pin button over here. We're having some troubles today. Can I just erase the whole thing? No, and I can't move it either. Ooh, we're gonna figure this out. Let's see, where's the pin on here? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, am I on beginner mode? No, I'm not on beginner mode. I was gonna say, maybe I'm just seeing it because I'm on beginner mode, but that's not the case. It's not under the brushes. It's not there. It should have been here. I guess it's only here now? Ah, well. I'll just leave that pin there, I guess. But now I'm wondering how I'm going to unpin those eyeballs. Oh, I dropped my battery. I need some hydration. Yeah, my guy's looking a little psychotic over there, but I like it. That's what we're going for. I really want to get rid of this thing and I can't. It's like, sneak attack. Like I'm thinking like, okay, is there a, there we go, finally. Okay, you got to hold the A button down. There we go, I forgot that. Okay, so pin to drop it, hold the A button, and then hit the pin. And I'm not used to using tilt brush with index controllers, but we figured it out. Totally figured it out. All right, let's get back to work on this guy. I'm kind of feeling that eye. All right, let's paint some of this face. I need a skin tone for this guy. That looks like a pretty good skin tone, I think. Kind of goes with what I'm looking for. There we go. Feeling it now. All right, that's locked. Good. Right there. Trying to not grab that guide. How are we looking on this side? That's looking pretty good. All right, I can feel that. Oh, and I guess I could have painted over here if I wanted to not paint on the guide. Let's give this nose some shape. I'm feeling that. Painting with, hopefully this shit doesn't get muted, because painting with this music really gets me hyped. Like, I would love to do this more often. If anybody listening has any recommendations, it's something that I'm always asking. I'm always looking for a better option for playing music that will simultaneously not get muted on Twitch and also not get demonetized on YouTube. So I don't know. That's another issue that I've been trying to work on. I'm thinking Monster Cat. I've heard Monster Cat might be the way to go for that. But I don't know. I'm still looking for recommendations. All right, let's make this brush thicker. There we go. This is starting to look a little bit better. I think it is. You know what? Oh, and I'm still in this scene. I don't even know. Y'all let me know if there's one y'all like better than the other. I'm always looking for feedback. Looking at my tilt brush presentation. Judy B says, don't know many besides having to pay for the music. Yeah, okay. Well, and see, that's the thing. Like, I have bought a lot of music, but I know for sure I can't play that music. And I guess I could make my own. Like, I'm pretty sure I can make some of this EDM stuff. And I mean, it might not be good, but you know, just something to give me that musical energy, right? So I don't know. We might consider that at some point as well. Just making my own original content, right? I don't know if I know how to make original content, guys. Grim says, we back. I went to try the new OST in Beat Saber. Oh, nice. It came out already? I didn't know it came out today. How do you like it, dude? I know we were talking about it yesterday, Grim. By the way, for those of y'all who don't know, Grim plays a lot of Beat Saber. He is super good at it. Super duper good at it. When I grow up, I want to be as good at Beat Saber as Grim is at Beat Saber. It's actually difficult? Oh, wow. Yeah, so like I said, Grim is really good at Beat Saber. He tends to play a lot of super fast maps. So yeah, that's what that means to me anyway. Is that I might not have a chance at those maps. Or some of those difficulties. Let's see, there you are. Like, I did not finish. Oh, you did not? Dang. You're not sure if it's the weird. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm not sure if it's to the weird not placements. Oh, the weird note placements. Only tried Expert Plus on the fastest one. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been trying Expert Plus lately, but I feel like when I'm playing single sabers, I feel like I'm still in the expert range. Like, I can complete 1 or 2 Expert Plus songs, but I am still very, very, very new at that part. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to delete these lines. Damn, so that actually sounds pretty good though, dude. That it's got some difficulty to it. Because I know that's a thing that a lot of like the hardcore Beat Saber players don't like about the OST, is that it's a little too simple, right? A little too slow for them. So that might give some of the more skilled players something to reach for, a challenge. 8.69 notes per second, I think I read. There are 5 songs, all kind of fast. But that one's just miles ahead. Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. How many songs are in the new DLC? Is it just the one? I don't know anything about it, dude. Like, I'm learning right now from you. 5? Oh, the 5 songs. Sorry, dude. You just said that. Oh, all from Camellia. I happen to like that. Didn't they use a Camellia song in one of the other OSTs? I'm pretty sure I've played one before and I liked it a lot. Yeah. I'm like 99% sure. I don't play a lot of Beat Saber, so I don't remember like all the songs and all the artists, but I'm 99% sure I've played a Camilla song and I liked it a lot. Camellia is basically half of the. Oh, I see. Literally all you hear. That's probably why. It's probably like there's probably a lot of Camellia songs out there, and I played one, and I liked it a lot. But maybe that makes sense as to why there's so many, right? I went a little too deep past the lip right there. Is what happened. I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna do short strokes too, a lot of them, because it's just easier to undo one at a time. Rather, I mean, and do undo little parts at a time. That'll work. I think they got a mapper in the community to make the felt much better flowing than the OST map. It might have been, dude. Hopefully, if nothing else, that's cool. Well, and isn't this the first OST pack that they've released since they've been owned by Facebook? I think that's interesting. Or did the 360 maps come out after the sell? I said this is a map for the top 1%, and I'm happy. Well, because you're in the top 1%, you butthole. I'm kidding. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad. Honestly, I'm glad. And you want to know why? Because I know you've been by my Beat Saber stream before. And I'm always talking about how I like the OST, mostly because it doesn't get muted, and I don't have to worry about any stuff like that. But I'm glad there's an OST for some of the pro players. Don't? Oh, hey there. That was a surprise. I'm glad I didn't have my front-facing camera on. Hopefully I didn't. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Now there is an easy to expert plus. That's cool. Oh, hold on. 360 after the buyout? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But I feel it was more... Oh, it was in the works before? So it's for everyone. Dude, that's what I like to hear. For everyone. Because, bro, like, you know, dude, there's some songs I've told you. Like, hey, can you play this song? Because I like the map. I like the song. I want to play that. But I can't. I'm not skilled enough yet. So I think that's cool. There's a little something for everyone. There's something for the people that are really good at the game. And then there's something fun for, like, the casuals like me who just want to log in from time to time and smash some block for some sweat. Smash some block for some sweat. That's what I'm trying to do. It's actually not looking bad for just freestyle. But I can guarantee the Expert Plus category is going to be a Battlegrounds for the next few days. Oh, I bet there's freaking Beat Saber streams going on right now with people, like, trying to set the records and stuff. That's awesome. Where are you at right now? How are you ranking yet, Grim? Did you get up there at all? How far did you get on your first try? This guy looks like really psychotic, right? Oh, you didn't even beat the song? But that's right. I thought, don't you get a score even if you don't beat the song? But if you don't beat the song, you don't rank. Right. Ah, dang it. Feels bad. I got it. I got you now. I'm going to add a little bit of shadow to the face. Dude, I wanted them all so bad yesterday. That software solution was pretty good, and I might still do that just to get it out of my system. But damn, I need my stick, dude. The stick was super fun. I can't stop. Oh, I think I made that wrong. Oh well. Oh, you did just wake up? Oh, and there's a new fun mod called Fight Sabers. You get, like, bosses in your song that do random things to the notes. What? No way. That sounds freaking cool, dude. Like they added little bosses. That's dope. I like that. I gotta try that. I gotta try that. All right, well, I didn't use a wireframe, and the face still came out okay. But I only completed half of it. You're about right here? Yeah. Shrink them, speed them up, songs and such. And there's a rank system. So you know me, straight row of notes with the dots and just wiggle the wrist. And I'm already pretty high rate. Just good old wiggle flicks. Just good old wiggle flicks. Getting it done, getting the job done since the opening of Beat Saber Day. I feel that. I feel that. I'm gonna run and try that map again. Dude, come back and let me know. If not, if I'm not still here, dude, I'll get up with you on Discord. I want to know how that shit goes. That's cool though, dude. You're feeling a challenge out of an OST map? I like to hear that. I like to hear that. The ears are not far back enough. I see that now. Those cheeks look weird too. It's all right. Hopefully when it's done, it'll all work out. There, I feel like that's. Let's double check it. I want to get the shape of the face right before I start working on it too hard. But I feel like this chin needs to come down further. Oh, that's too much of a curve out. Let's get inside of it. I'm gonna get inside of his face. Better, but not quite. Okay, no, it needs to come to the outside. That's why there's a line right over here that I want to reach over there. There we go. That's just bent on the wrong side. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. It's right there. Still a little bit too far out. Okay. Still? Yeah, because it kind of needs to follow this curve. that right there. And then back over here. And we're gonna do some cleanup. This side too. There we go. All right, this feels good. I like this. Feeling much better about all of this. Where am I at? Over here? Okay. Much better, and it gave the cheeks a little bit of definition there on the side as well. So, let's go ahead and fill this out into one piece. There we go. Nice. Got some dimension. Feeling better about all of this already. All right, now let's see if I can whip them up a head and a body real quick. As a matter of fact, let me paint this ear up a little bit. He needs to have some ears. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. Let's paint it up. There we go. Much better. I like it from this angle. Painting it from this angle feels a little easier. There we go. These super repetitive patterns get me every time. Dude, that's because I figured you would be good at those repetitive patterns. There we go. There we go. Not a straight line. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those streams are super difficult. Yeah, bro. Straight line for 30 seconds. Bet I'm doing a stream. Yeah, I feel that. Those streams, dude, I can't. That's like my kryptonite in Beat Saber. I mean, I know there's like a lot that I can't do, but the streams are like the jet streams of those notes. That's probably like my kryptonite. I don't know if I'll ever get that. Get the hang of that. That's good enough. I think that's good enough. Feeling good about all of that. Better, better. Fine with both arms because I have something to measure my timing. Oh, I see. I see. A mutual friend of the leftovers set a number 3 global score from the time I got off. From the time you went back? Dang it! Yeah, there's people putting in work already, huh? I bet. Getting on that grind. I'm missing something here. That ear doesn't look right. It's this. There we go. Better. Still weird, but better. We was number 1 in the world. Oh, he was number 1 in the world. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely on that grind then. Trying to keep up. Set the record for everyone else to chase. I feel that. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try to whip this guy up a body real quick. I feel like I spent way too much time on the face. Give me this. But he still needs a head. Let's give him a head. That's a little head. No, that's gonna have to be bigger. His ears are. So what happened? What happened was, is we're not gonna use this. What happened was, is I painted his ears too close together. So we're gonna have to just wing it. Yeah, we're just gonna wing it. So we're gonna do a POB build called Flicker Strike. You think you can guess what it does with? All right, I think we're back. That was a battery swap. Yeah, I need a bigger battery. It's gonna be something I work on this year. As a matter of fact, let me take a little break over here. We're gonna take a little pause in the cause. Chill out for a little bit. Catch up over here. I need to catch my breath. Gotta chill out with Grim. So the Flicker Strike. That sounds interesting. It sounds like some kind of flame wizard build. It sounds like AoE flame build. Is it an AoE flame build? How does it work? Brute force melee? Oh, okay. I was way off. Flicker Strike. Tell me about it, dude. That sounds pretty cool. Like an anime? Oh, I like that. I like the sound of that already. You teleport hitting. That sounds like what is it? Sword dance in Dance of Swords in World of Warcraft. The rogue ability, something like that. Super fast. Nice. Is it kind of like a thief type ability, or is it more of like a warrior? Like I'm trying to gauge like what kind of archetype would that build equate to? Like a warrior build or like a thief build? Assassin? Yeah, that I was thinking. That's kind of what it sounded like. Because in World of Warcraft, the rogues have like a Dance of Swords, or they used to have something. They would like backstab one character, and then you would teleport to like the nearest character. I think it's WoW. It might have been a different game, but I'm pretty sure it's WoW. That's pretty cool. Meh. How bad is it? How bad is it? Let's look from a different angle. I feel like the head's gonna be way too small. The head is way too small. Oh well. Let's paint his fat head over here. It's this right here. Like you can probably see from the top. It's his head is too thin. It's like it got smashed. He got a smash head. Ugh. Unfortunate. I probably should have started with the head. Oh, hindsight. We're like 2 hours into the stream. I'm thinking I should have started with the circle for the head. I honestly feel like that might be the best way to even do any of this. Let's just start with the circle of the head. As a matter of fact, let's do that. I'll save this one in case I want to come back to it, but I feel like Grim just walks around with this expression on his face like all day, every day. Just just mean mugging people, am I right? Yo, Judah B says, have you noticed a big difference in your stream from 720 to 1080p? I have, bro. Like, I don't know if anybody else has, but I got a 1080 Ti like at the end of the year last year, and so I kicked it up on my stream. I don't know if anybody ever even noticed, but I'm stream at 1080p now. I don't know. Nobody ever said anything, so I figured it was okay. Maybe anybody coming by like on mobile, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work out for them. Maybe it's not even worth it. I don't know. I haven't gotten any feedback on it at all. Personally, I think it looks better. Oh, and Grim says, even if I don't like the build, I got a deal on the sword. Nice. Yeah, dude, people at 4 a.m. are just like, give me my money so I can go to bed. Yeah, Grim, well, it's not even the camera. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I do need a better camera. You're right, because my iPhone camera is way better than my C930. But in addition to that, I need front-facing lights. I need to get a light over there and a light over there, because I've got a light back there, but that's just because I get shadow in that part of the room up there. So I would benefit from, I think, some standing lights because look at all this shadow right here, dude. Look, you can see this is lit from the light above me right here, but because the light's right above me, all of this shadow. I don't know. I think I need front-facing lights to make it look better. What do y'all think? Judah B says, I'm on mobile and you think it looks better? Dude, thanks. Dude, better lighting before better camera. Okay, better. That's great advice also. Dude, Drew, like, thanks for the feedback. I mean, even if it was bad, like, just the feedback, dude. Thank you for giving me feedback. You're on mobile and now I know at least it's not horrible on mobile right now. So thank you for that. And that's also great advice. Better lighting before better camera. I actually have a friend who he does photography, and I think he upgraded his lighting system for his setups recently. So I might be able to snag his whole setup for like $150, maybe around tax return time or something. Oh, and I know y'all can't see it, but I've been playing a lot of Walking Dead lately. Check it out. I know y'all can't see it because it's keyed out. But I made this shirt back in season 2. Y'all can't see it at all. It says Walker Bait. It's green and white. So yeah, it says Walker Bait. And I've been playing a lot of the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners lately. So I was like, I found this old shirt that I made this back in season 2 when Maggie called Glenn Walker Bait out on the ranch. And I was like, Walker Bait, that's so dope because I would be a Glenn. In the Walking Dead universe, I would be a Glenn. And so I made myself a Walker Bait t-shirt. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's got like a little hook. It's got the word Walker Bait kind of curved right here. And it's dripping like slime. And then it's got a hook going through the word. It's like piercing. And so it's a hook holding the word, the Walker Bait. And it actually glows in the dark too. Like it's got a gloss. So it's green and white print on a black shirt. And then it's got a gloss layer of print over it to make it look slimy. And then it's got a layer of glow ink over it so it glows in the dark also. I think I sold these for like $12 when I was making. Oh, and then look, it's got the tag on the back. Check it out. It says Falibu Productions, and it has a zombie on the back. I don't know if y'all noticed it. Yeah. Dude, thanks, Grim. Grim says that's kind of epic. Bro, I mean, it was when, because in season 2, keep in mind, like that was, I started printing shirts like 9-10 years ago. So I had only been printing shirts for like a year professionally. And so this was one of the shirts I ever made for myself. I do a lot of contract business, but I hardly ever do any work for myself. And this was one of the first shirts I ever, it's cracked. It's got, I'm going to point it out. It's got holes in it. It's that old. But I love it. I made it for myself. I found it. I still have it. It's still mostly. Hey, but hey, the print is cracked. But what's up? The print lasted longer than the shirt did. What's up? Your boy Falibu at Tech Printing, getting it. That's the name of my company. I don't ever plug myself that often here, even though I do have my Twitch channel connected to my business page and everything. But yeah, my company's name is Tag Printing, T-shirts and graphic designs. It used to be Falibu Productions, but nobody could say Falibu. Like, I know all you guys totally say Falibu like all the time, and in your head, like you know how to say my name. But in real life, where I live, in the part of Texas where I live in, people could not say Falibu. Just they couldn't. Like some of the some of the executives could not say Falibu. Like my homies can say Falibu, my friends and the kids at school, everybody can say Falibu. But like the people that were contracting me for jobs, they couldn't say Falibu, so we had to change the name. We changed the name of the business on the DBA like last year. Yeah, you need to update your Falibu Productions Twitch panel. Yeah, I do. I haven't updated it since we changed the name. But it's because when I first started out my Twitch, I thought I was going to be doing more business related stuff on my Twitch, and I might still do that. I'm not counting it out. Like, I don't even know if anybody would be interested in that. It would probably be a much different crowd than my VR crowd, but I do graphic design and t-shirt printing when I'm not streaming games. I thought about streaming like graphic design, like when I'm working, like, hey, I'm working on this design. This is how I do it. Oh, I'm still actually even working on this design, and I'm not anymore. I gave up on this. We're gonna try to flesh something out real quick. I already saved it. Clear the sketch. That'll work. Yeah. So I've been thinking about doing that. Just this is how I do vector graphics for t-shirt printing. And then I even thought about like I have a laptop that I can take down to my shop. Well, I always take a laptop down to my shop to watch movies. But I thought the laptop has a webcam on it also. I thought about doing a stream from work one day. Like, hey, I did the design for this shirt on stream. Here I am at my shop. And I'm gonna print the shirt, and I'll print a couple copies of the shirt. Like I'll do all the setup, and I'll print the shirts while I'm streaming. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody out there who's interested in that. Maybe there's like a whole group of people on Twitch that are like, I would love to know how to print T-shirts, and I could be the guy streaming that day. How to print T-shirts. To be honest, a shirt print stream sounds sick. Hey, Grim, dude, bro, like, thanks for that, man. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that as motivation, man. I'm totally gonna do it one day. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to hear. You crazy bastard. I'm in, Grim. Hey, Dummy Ray. Hey there, Schmexy. Welcome to the stream, baby girl. How you doing, darling? Are you ready for work? Is it time to go to work? Sorry. I don't even see you here at the house. Grim says, I think I'm getting the same feeling of how you said car shit would be a good market on Twitch. Dude, I said that to you, bro, and I 100% absolutely mean it. I would tune in for that. Like, Grim, I don't know if you know this about me. I think I've told you, like, I don't know a lot about automotive repair. I don't. I don't know a lot about cars in general, but it's something that has always interested me. Like, I used to go, I have this, my friend that comes by the stream, Metal Bud, his father, used to help me with my car. And like, I would go take my car over there and just talk. I would pop my hood and we would just hang out, and I'd be like, so what does this do? what does this do? And like we would just talk about. I like to learn about car stuff, so I would tune into that stream. But as a matter of fact, let me show you real quick. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it on my phone, but I want to show you the limit of my automotive abilities, bro. I want to show you right now. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. If not, I'll email it. I'll email it to myself and I'll send it to you on Discord later. But look, check it out. Okay, so on your transmission, I got a '97 Expedition. It's an old car, right? But it's neither here nor there. On when you would like use the gear shifter on the wheel, there's a wire that goes from the gear shifter through the hood, past the transmission, and it hooks up to the transmission, right? So the wire goes all the way down and it hooks up to a lever on the transmission. And so when you move the gear shift, it pulls the wire and the wire pulls the lever for the transmission, right? So my little clip that goes from that wire onto the transmission was slipping off like over and over, like at random places. My wife would be driving it to the store and she would park at the store, switch gears, and the thing would slip off. So here's my automotive genius technique. I don't know if you can even see it. No, hold on. Okay, here it goes. The lighting is horrible. You can't see it. I'm gonna have to email it to you later. The lighting is horrible. So I twisty tied it. There was a little cable there, and I twisty tied the snap to the cable. Cause I'm an automotive genius, bro. I'm an automotive genius. What's up? I'm a mechanic now. Your boy Falibu is a mechanic now. Oh, damn it. Domi Race is almost done with Fal. Oh, you got me, girl. No. Pick me up before you go to Fremont. Pick me up before that's my job. I got to do that. I think your first issue is driving. Yeah, zip ties, Grim. So where that clip was coming off, because there's the lever on the transmission has a little knob, and the wire that comes from the gear shifter has a clip, and that clip clips onto that knob on the lever for the transmission. So it kept popping off. Like you would move the gear shifter and it would pop off the lever. So what I did is I put that switch back on the knob that goes to the transmission, and then I zip tied the blue clip that goes on the knob. I zip tied that to a hanging wire from there's another wire that plugs into the transmission for the electronic stuff. I zip tied the clip to the wire, and it works perfectly because I'm an automotive mechanic genius. Hell yeah. I'm going to put that on my resume somewhere. I'm going to have a link to that. I got to get that video hosted online somewhere so I can link to it, I think. And now he thinks he's a mechanic. I'm a super mechanic. Bro, you would be surprised how many issues are safely fixed by zip ties. Grim, I'm a believer now, bro. When I was working in the biggest mechanic shop in my town, we would probably push about 15, 30 cars a day, depending on issues. We would probably use some sort of zip ties in about 12 of those jobs. Man, for whatever it's worth, it works, dude. Domi, come back by the house. My girl is out there doing my job for me so that I can stream here. Girl, I appreciate you so much, but I wanted to be out there doing it with you. Yeah, come pick me up before you go to Fremont. We'll go deliver Fremont together. I've just been derping around here. To tell you the truth, this stream, I said last time, guys. I said it last time and I meant it. I want to start just jumping in here to practice. I want to start jumping in here to just doodle. I want to start just jumping in here for fun. And it won't be to create a masterpiece every single time. Sometimes I'll just flesh out an idea. Sometimes I just want to get in here and relax and share some of my techniques with the rest of the world and share some of this mixed reality magic with the rest of the world. Today's Tilt Brush stream was mostly about how there's so many problems streaming Tilt Brush in mixed reality, how I fixed them, how I hope Tilt Brush updates their app with the LIV SDK so that more people can stream this kind of content. Let me catch up here. Now, if it was just a single zip tie and like 5 minutes, we wouldn't charge them. But if it took us like an hour to find the issue, that was a 95. That's the most expensive zip tie that's ever gone through this shop. That's all I'm gonna say. Those are some expensive ass zip ties. So okay, so here's a little challenge to myself. Let's see if I can paint a character before she said she's almost done delivering in Fal. Let's see if I can paint a little character before she gets back. Speed painting. Let's go. Let's get it. I don't want that now. I'll turn that off. Okay, sweet. Perfect. No. I feel like all of this was going good, but the face needs to be down lower. Down here. So the brow, I want the brow right here. Yeah, dude, $95 zip tie? Well, bro, and I think to fix the problem that I was having was probably going to be a couple $100, and I fixed it with a zip tie. Right. So, I mean, it definitely has its uses. I feel that shit now. I totally feel that shit. Hey, and if it works, dude, I mean, I'll be one of the first ones to pay $95 for a zip tie. I'll be one of the very first ones to pay $95 for a zip tie. Right here. This is where I want the chin. Right there. No, right here. Perfect. Wow. Okay, speed painting seems to be the way to go. I probably overthink this shit. Like, don't overthink it. Just do it. Well, mechanic shops rarely profit off of part sales. It's all the service time. So if a part was like $1,000, we spent 3 hours fixing it. That's $300 profit on that job. We had the cheapest labor rates in my town. Dude, that's dope, man. To tell you the truth, that's what I do. Like, I have a local mechanic here in where I live in Fal, and we try to use him like all the time because he's got really good service and rates, and he's local. You know what I mean? This guy looks really sad. This guy looks like he feels bad. Let's erase the mouth and probably the eyes. There we go. That feels better. All right. There we go. No, that goes way too far into the nose. There we go. Yeah, I can't wait to have my own house with a car lift in it to do my own repairs. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do for a career, dude? My car can't be picked up with a jack. Dude, that would be dope, dude. You want to be like, you want to get like your own mechanic shop? Dude, man, I've been doing what I've been doing for so long that I have been to college and stuff like that. If you can get into like some kind of learning program like that, I would still strongly recommend that. But I am very supportive of people who like to start a business on their own. There was a friend of mine back in the day, not even gonna lie, my homeboy Jay from North Point Computers. You probably hear me plug his computer business a lot. And one of the reasons I do that is because he's the one that encouraged me to start my t-shirt business. To tell you the truth, true story, real facts right now, my homeboy Jay from North Point Computers, he's the one who gave me, I bought my first screen printing machine from him. Like he bought it originally, and then I bought it off of him. He sold it to me for a really great price. And to tell you the truth, he's the one that first encouraged me to start my t-shirt business all those years ago. And it was the best thing I ever did, I think. It was the best thing I ever did. And even though, I'm not rich, I'm very comfortable. I'm not rich. I am very comfortable, but that's just financially. Like financially, I'm comfortable. I'm not rich. But the amount of things that owning my own business has let me do over the years, like spend time with my family. Check it out. I mean, I feel like I have a pretty successful Twitch stream. This is, having my own business has given me the time to do the things that I want to do. And that has made me feel richer than any amount of money in my bank account could make me feel. So, I mean, if it's possible and you think you can do it, I would encourage you to go for it. Go for it. Make it do what it do, homie. You know what I mean? Look, this guy's smiling at you. He's got your back. Yeah, it is. It is not without its share of risks. Well, it's only financial comfort if it's being able to do. Exactly. Yeah, and I love making shirts. Like, I think I've even talked about it here on the stream. Like, I've considered becoming a pro streamer also. But at the end of the day, I don't think I could ever turn my back on my t-shirt business. I love it. If I could do both, that would be awesome. That would be the best of both worlds. Continue to have a successful Twitch stream and like make shirts all the time for funsies or for work. So that's where my real money comes from, is t-shirts. Like I don't like to talk about it because it always comes out braggy, but I make a lot of money making t-shirts. I don't work all the time, as you can tell. You see me streaming here a lot. That means I'm not working. But when I am, ooh, it's good, baby girl. It's good. It's real good. If you're super known and such, maybe 2 years. Hold on. Tuner, there you are. Tuner shops are super risky, and I think it's about 5-8 year return. Ouch. There's a reason tuning shops charge you like, $500,000 to $100,000 to test your car. Yeah, I believe it. The more tools, that's research and development right there. You gotta buy the good tools. You gotta have the good toys. But it costs money. Those toys cost money, and eventually the consumer's got to pay for it too. I feel that. But yeah, I had a homeboy. He's the one. He asked me. He's like, dude, what do you want to do? Because I told him, bro, I'm having such a hard time. Like, guys, like for real, you know what? Real talk. This is the real talk portion of the stream before we end. At one point, your boy Falibu, I couldn't even get a job at McDonald's. Let's see, how old am I now? I'm 38. I was like 27 at the time. I had a job, but I needed 2 jobs at the time. And I went and applied at a McDonald's because I live in a rural town, so we don't have very many job opportunities here. And there was at the time, the McDonald's had just opened up. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go apply at McDonald's. And so I did. I was like, you know what? I'll help him out. Maybe I can get like a manager position or something. And nope, I didn't even get a call for an interview. Your boy Falibu, like, I don't know how I come across to you guys, but in real life, I'm actually a pretty smart guy. College educated, all that jazz. But 3.8 GPA in college. But I was dean's list almost every single semester. Couldn't get a call back from McDonald's. What's up? Couldn't get a call back from McDonald's. So I went and had lunch with my homeboy Jay. And he was like, well, if you could do anything, he's like, what would you want to do? And I was like, man, I've always wanted to make money with art. I was like, but I don't want to be a starving artist. And he's like, have you ever heard of screen printing? And I'm like, no, I have not. What are you talking about right now? He's like, that's what it's called. The process of making t-shirts is called screen printing, using inks. And I was like, that is dope. I bullshit you not. We were having Chinese for lunch that day in Alice, Texas. And right after we left the restaurant, we went back to his computer repair store and we ordered our first silk screen printing machine right there that day. He whipped out his credit card. He bought it right there on the spot. And he's like, we're going to learn how to make shirts. And I was like, fuck yeah, we are. Unfortunately, we lived towns apart and I wasn't able to get over to his place as often as I would have liked. And so it kind of just sat there for a little while. He used it for a few projects, but I only used it on one project. I made some shirts called I'm Here for the Beer. It was basically a picture of me like this with my knuckles, and imagine beer bottles between each of your fingers. So 4 beer bottles in this hand, 4 beer bottles in this hand. And I was wearing a black hat and it was my face smiling, and bam, it was called I'm Here for the Beer. And I sold about 100 of those, 200 of those on spring break at the beach. And it was dope. It was dope. But I didn't do much after that in ways of business. So eventually it just sat there. And eventually when I graduated from college and I had more time to focus on a real career, he was like, hey, he's like, if you want, he's like, you can take the screen press to Fal, because I had a really big house at the time with a garage apartment in the back. And I was like, dude, I've got space for it. I was like, but let me buy it off of you. And he's like, don't pay me full price. He's like, just pay me whatever you can. He's like, and you could just pay me whatever, or he's like, just help me out when I need shirts. And I was like, bet. Friends helping friends, bet. I'm about that. And that's how it started. That's how I got so that was with he paid around, I don't know, a little bit over $1,000 when he first got it. And then I think I paid him like $500 after that to bring it over here. So my first setup was like a $500 setup. Yeah, so that's how that started. Sorry, the machine to test horsepower is like 130,000, dude. Holy shit. There are like 3 places for people my age to work. Bro, I feel you, dude. Man, that's what I'm saying. And then like when you're like that and you're like, okay, well, let me just get a job at McDonald's. And then you can't even get a call back from McDonald's, bro. Like, I mean, it's very discouraging. It's very discouraging. I can relate to you. There, bro. It is discouraging, especially like, when you're just trying to use it as a stepping stone, you know what I mean? To get to wherever you're trying to go. And then it's like, dang, maybe I don't belong where I was trying to go. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. I was trying to create a model here before Domi got home. That looks good. Let's get him a little bit of shading on his face, though. Right there, that's good. He needs eyebrows, too. This is kind of just the shading for the eyebrow. This is not really the eyebrow. I needed... there we go. I didn't want to get rid of all of it, but I did want to get at least rid of that little part. You know what? I will get rid of all of it. Yeah, man. It's difficult out there, dude. Drew B says, make and deliver shirts. Sounds cool. Absolutely, Grim. I mean, absolutely, Drew. And Grim, dude, that's why, dude, I'm always so supportive of, like, anybody who, you got skills. Like, Drew feels us, dude. Do whatever skills you got. Bro, like, okay, I'm nobody, man. I'm just a 38-year-old out here streaming on Twitch, man. So, like, don't ever take what I say as, like, preachy or anything. But all I will say is that I have lived enough life and I have known enough people to get completely screwed over. It's not, bro. There used to be a time, I think there used to be a time in life where people got by. And if you were a hard worker and you were good at your job, you succeeded. It's not the case anymore. There's enough people hardworking out there. At some point, there's just no job security. You know what I mean? Everybody's replaceable. And that's ultimately why I ended up starting my own business, because I was like, you know what? I could get fired from a job that I hate, even though I'm great at it. And I didn't want to live with that anymore. So I took a chance on myself. I'm not rich, so I wouldn't say, hey, do it. It's going to work out every single time. It might not. It totally might not. But if you feel like in your heart, hey, man, I got a real chance doing this shit, I would say, dude, that's a good voice to follow. That's a good voice to follow. That might be the universe talking to you, bro. These eyebrows don't look good at all. Oh, well, we're just trying to create a character before it's time to go. There we go. Yeah, sometimes the universe talks to us in different ways. That day it happened for me over Chinese food. And having a really awesome freaking friend. We're still friends to this day, as a matter of fact. We don't talk all the time because we both run businesses and life. People get busy with life. But man, like that guy, he calls me any day of the week. Or I call him any day of the week. And it's just like bros forever. We ain't never skipped a beat. I love it. I love it. I love telling that story too. It's one of my favorite life stories to tell. The day my homeboy had more faith in me than I had in myself. Like, I didn't even have I didn't have enough faith in myself to invest, to start my t-shirt business. But he had faith in me. You know what I mean? And here I am 10 years later. I don't do it all the time. I don't even do it as much as I would like to. But we do it enough times a year to make a really good living on it. And I completely realized that the only reason I have any of that is because I had the encouragement of a really good friend. And he took a chance. He invested on me when I wasn't even willing to invest in myself. I feel like every good job I do, you know what I mean? It's to pay honor to that. Like, I'm honoring my homeboys sacrificing me. I don't know. Sometimes I get emotional hearing about painting and and listening to the music, but that's my little gush for the day. That's my little gush for the day. Friends, BFFs. Friends. I can't sing too much or I'll get banned on Twitch. This shit will get muted. All right, I think that's how that works. All right, let's see here. Let's get some hair on this guy. There we go. As a matter of fact, let's make a bunch of it. To tell you the truth, I don't like any of these strands. We're gonna get rid of all of them. Let's fix his hair first, and then I'll draw some strands. Yeah, man, for real, I try as often as I can, but I don't, especially on my stream, I don't give enough credit to all the awesome freaking people in my life that make this shit possible. Like, for real, I mean, I know, okay, I talk about Domi Ray a lot, and but like, I got my homeboy Killisall that comes by the stream, my homeboy Metal Bud that comes by the stream, my homeboy Jay, my Domi Ray, my family, like my friends, even my homeboy Aaron. He doesn't come by the stream because he doesn't like games and stuff. But I talk to him about it when I'm not streaming. Like I'll go by his house to decompress and we'll watch movies and stuff and shows. I watch The Mandalorian with him. And you know, there's a lot of awesome people in my life that help make this stuff possible. I wish I could take credit for all of this all on my own. Not the case. Not the case. Not the case at all. So yeah, that's my little moment of appreciation right there. I know I don't do it often enough, guys, but I fucking love every single one of y'all. Y'all are awesome. Anybody else too, like, man, there's lots of people that I couldn't even say that like help me. You know, even the people that I talk to here on the stream or even after the stream, like, I mean, I know today it's me trying to help out and give a lot of advice, but I go by other people's streams or they'll come by my stream or we'll talk on Discord. There's a lot of people that help me pull off a lot of the shit that I pull off. It's a team effort. I feel like my win is y'all's win. We succeed together. Oh, I like painting to the beat of the music. That's cool. All right, let's paint my body real quick. Speed paint. Should he have clothes on? He should probably have a shirt on at least. You know what? Let me paint his body first and then I'll add him a shirt. Yo. Sorry. This is looking so awesome. Wow. Thanks, Sabby. Thanks. Drew says sound advice. Oh, I lost the context, but I'm sure it was. If nothing else, even, I mean, I might not give great advice. The only thing I will promise that I give out here on the stream is the best information that I have at the time. For whatever I'm talking about, you can bet bottom dollar. It's just my best advice for that moment. My opinions, my knowledge is always evolving, but I try to give out the best available information that I can at any given moment. Falibu been live for 2 hours, 37 minutes. Hey, thanks for that uptime. Sabby, thanks for that uptime. I appreciate it. This was supposed to just be a short stream, but Domi Ray is actually helping me out today. She's actually doing my job for me. I told her to come back and pick me up, but she might not because she's awesome like that. That's another case of me talking about how a lot of people help to make all of this stuff possible. All right, here we go. Let's paint him a chest. There we go. Let's paint him. There we go. I'm liking all of this. This all feels really good. I said I wasn't going to do a wireframe, and I'm still not. This is just for the shape. I'm still not. I'm over sure. I'm not trying to convince anybody in the stream. I know nobody's going to hold me to that, but I'm talking like I'm holding myself to that. Don't paint a wireframe. Let's just speed paint. I want to learn how to speed paint faster, and it's going to have to just be by doing it, right? You know what? I have a better idea. I need to paint this stuff in pieces. You know what? I'm going to leave the body, though. That body was good. Drew to B says, I gotta run. Have a dope rest of the stream. Hey, thanks, Drew to B. I really appreciate you coming by the stream today. Thanks so much for all the company, the chats, the laughs, the good times. Dude, you're freaking awesome, man. Have a great day, dude. Have a great one. And thanks, dude. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I know I've spent most of the stream today just rambling, and that goes for everybody. Have a good day, Drew. But everybody, thanks for listening to me ramble today. We've talked about a lot of stuff today on the stream, right? We've talked about art. We've talked about games. So I need to paint. I want to paint this in pieces because I want to be able to. I want to do poses. This guy, I want poses. I want him to be capable of poses. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm going to paint him in pieces. And y'all see me. I'm going to group it here in a second, and once I get the arms painted real quick, because I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time making this look great. But once I get the arms painted, I'll show y'all what I mean. Dang it. I'm getting some tracking issue over there. There we go. Perfect. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on the fog again. My bad. This guy was just telling Sabby at the beginning of the stream. I'm totally going to remember that. And then I forgot. I did remember it the first time, but then I forgot. I want to step inside of his neck. There we go. So I stepped inside of his neck so that I could paint the back of his neck more easily. All right, that's pretty good. That's good enough. Pretty good. Close enough. He's got some shape on his neck. All right, here, let's go. Let's finish this up. All right. I will give him some trousers for right now, though. I am going to give him a shirt, but just for right now. Now let's give him, this is going to be just like, if you can imagine, what I'm trying to paint right now is if you can imagine those old toys, I'm trying to paint like a toy. I need to get better at this. I need to get better at speed painting. And the thing is, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, he's feeling it, folks. just need more practice. But that's what this stream is for. This is my practice. I'm practicing now. We're gonna get bigger. We're gonna get better. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be glorious, my friends. It's gonna be glorious. This is how this is the move. This is the play right here. No, too thick. As a matter of fact, let me get rid of this until I'm ready for it. The legs weren't long enough. Better. That's better. I like the beat of this music. It's giving me like faster energy. Oh yeah. Oh, where did my music go? I was just saying, I like my music. God dang it. Come back here, music. Oh, it's just muted at the end. Next, give me next. Next up in the queue. Better. This is all much better. As a matter of fact, okay, this is the play. This is how I'm gonna do in my knee. Good, that's good. There we go, pain in the knee. There we go, there we go. No, you know what? I need it to be separate though. Okay. I need to start grouping stuff as I paint it. Because I want this guy to be capable of poses. Okay. You know what? I am gonna need this. I am gonna need a little bit of wireframe here. Good, good. Better. Good. No. There we go. Good. Good. Just fill it in. Okay, so as a matter of fact, okay, look, this leg is going to be all one piece, but the kneecap is going to go all the way around to the back. And this will make sense after I start grouping stuff. It'll make sense. And then this shin is going to be all one piece. So I'm painting the shin now. It doesn't have to be all one paint stroke, but in the end, you're going to only want to grab the parts that are painted for this part of the leg if you're going to want. And I haven't even explained what I'm doing yet, other than I want this painted in pieces so that I can pose it. But you're going to want to be able to paint the strokes in a way that you can separate them from each other on the anatomical parts. So you want to be able to have the shin as one piece. I mean, this whole bottom part of the leg as one piece, the knee as one piece, and then the thigh is one, like that whole thigh as one piece, so that you can pose it. Oops, nope, that was ugly. Okay, let's try again. Here we go, here we go. That's better. 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 All right, now let's paint out his arms. Oof, I need shadow. Okay, let's do it. Like, you know what? I'm gonna paint it in a different color, and then I'll change the color back, because I need some kind of contrast right here. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Feeling really good about all of this. As a matter of fact, I could even leave those shoulder things on. Oops. No, that wasn't. Oh well, they're gonna be two different colors. I don't care. I'll worry about colors later. Let's just get this guy fleshed out. I want to give him just a little bit of definition here on his body. Dummy Resist trying to get you, but believe it or not, there's a house blocking the highway. Trying to get to you, but believe it or not, there's a... Yeah, I'm having to read that 3 times because I see what it's saying. I'm guessing it's a house on a flatbed truck. I'm guessing it's a house on a flatbed truck that's blocking the highway. Oh, yeah. That's probably what's happening right now. Well, that gives me a little bit more time to finish this character, so it's okay. No rush. I wanted you to pick me up so that I could go do my jobs. I appreciate you wanting to do it for me, though. But nah, I told her, hey, you're not going to do this job for me. I'm going to do this one. I got this one. I got this one. She helps me out a lot. Okay. All right, we got this. We got this. Me an arm. Show me an arm. Up on the board. Perfect. Perfect. So what I've done is I turn it to the other angle just to give me a shape, and then I go back and I paint it with the stroke in a different angle to fill it in. So it's the difference between painting it like this and painting it like this, and I paint them both ways. That's how that's done. It may not look great because look, it needs to be filled in like a lot more. But this is just a quick sketch. It's just a quick sketch to show proof of concept, and I'll make it pretty some other time. Yeah. Is there... ID Aqua says, welcome to the stream, ID Aqua. Is there something under the skirt? Not yet. He's not anatomically correct. But I could put something there for diligence. If it makes you feel better. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, here we go. The elbow, I'm not even going to really worry about the elbow. Let's just go for forearm. I feel like this looks good. His arm's still a little bit short. A little bit short. Let's come out a little bit more with it. Better? That's better. Yeah. He's looking good. What's up? He's looking real good. And I didn't think this part out. This is just straight up freestyle. Quick character before Domi gets home. That's all this was. Wait, don't walk away. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I am feeling this music. Hopefully I'm in my space still. Alright, let's paint up some hands. Will you be able to transfer those characters to VR chat? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I probably won't, but I can. I've actually never been in VR chat before. I think I have it downloaded. I've just never tried it before. Is that hand big enough? Nope, the hand is way too small. Let's get this hand big enough. I've heard it's cool though. Like there's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, this could totally be a VR chat character. Hell, I could use this as an avatar when I go in there. This is actually, I know I'm just doodling, but it's actually a 3D model, and when it's done, look, I'm painting him in the T-pose. I don't know if any of y'all on the stream know anything about 3D modeling, but this is a legit, real 3D model. I'm painting this in 3D. It's fully volumetric, and I can rig it and start animating it with stock animations from Mixamo within minutes after the stream. I might make a stream where I just do that one day. What a great idea. Thanks for coming in, Aqua. That was a great conversation right there. You got some stuff turning in the old noggin now. You got some stuff turning in the old noggin now. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Eddie here on the Falibu channel. Checking out some Tilt Brush and LIV Mixed Reality today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need contrast. That's why these fingers, all these things are going to be different colors. How many segments? It's 3 segments, right? Really, it's just like 2. It's really just like 2. I can get away with 2, I think. Susie says, wait. I thought you had to go to work. I do, seriously, to tell you the truth. The only reason I'm still here is because I was waiting for Domi Ray to come pick me up. And she wanted me to stay streaming. So she did like half of the deliveries on her own already. And I told her, come back and pick me up. I wanted to go to work because she likes to help me out with my job sometimes, but like sometimes I need to do, I want to do my job. It makes me feel useful, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm actually waiting for her to come back and pick me up. And I am doing this. This is a quick paint. I started this about 20 minutes ago. And this is what I've gotten done while I'm waiting for her to get home to pick me up for work. That's a dude. It is, man. Thank you, Seriously. Seriously says that's an awesome wife. She really is. I had to tell her, no, come back and pick me up. Because we got to deliver in 2 towns. She delivered our whole town. We have to go deliver in another town 10 minutes up the road. And I was like, come back and pick me up so that I can go and deliver with you on that other town at least. So I feel useful. Because otherwise, I'll just stay here streaming video games and Tilt Brush all day. But no, I'm kidding. I think we totally had a very useful Tilt Brush stream today. I feel like hopefully we're going to help some people get it working also. And if nothing else, we threw a lot of light on the fact that it doesn't work for everybody and we want it to. So I don't know. I feel like good choices were made, but I feel like it can also do my job on top of that. I feel like I can still do my job too. So let me go do my job also. And then I'll come back and I'll stream some more. To tell you the truth, I'm probably going to end up streaming some more Walking Dead tonight. But I would have done it today had I known I was going to have this much time. But no, I'm still glad. I'm glad we did this. I'm glad. I feel like good choices were made. Good choices were definitely made. Oh no, that finger looks horrible. Get rid of that. Oh no, you know what? We'll just add on to it. There we go. Is that better? Or is it worse? I feel like it's... Somehow I feel like it's worse. Yo, Yoko Rakai, where you at? Where you at? Welcome to the stream, homie. Hell yeah. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm actually gonna get out of here pretty soon. Domi's on her way to pick me up for work, but I'm trying to finish up this speed paint before I get out of there. I've been streaming for 2 hours, but I just decided to do this part. I need to get rid of that. Yeah, okay. So let's see how much of this hand looks bad. I feel like all of this needs to be bigger. Yeah, I feel like all of this needs to be bigger. Yeah, okay. Let's paint it up. Now that I know what's going on, let's paint it up. Dummy Ray says the house is gone. I'm on my way. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to finish this up real quick before you get here. If nothing else, when you get here, give me a few minutes because I think I can finish this before we gotta go deliver Fremont. This thumb is just, these fingers just did not look good to me. Still need more. We need more. Yoko says gone. Oh yeah, Yoko, there was a house blocking the highway from where she was at to our house. There was another house like in the middle of the road blocking the highway. How are y'all doing today? Seriously? How are you doing today, bro? You out from work yet? Yoko, what are you up to, Holmes? You gonna be streaming anything today? I saw you were streaming... What were you streaming last night, Yoko? You were streaming something, and I was gonna go visit you. Oh, it's like, did you burn it? We're just gonna set this mother on fire. I saw you were streaming yesterday, and I think I even saw the game name, and I was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go hang out. And then I saw it says, I'm just testing. Do not look. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll give homeboy his privacy. Oh, Dead by Daylight. That's right, Dead by Daylight. That's what you were streaming. First finger was okay. Okay. Maybe I was just over-analyzing it. It happens sometimes. Thanks, Aqua. Susie says, I still have 2 hours of work, unfortunately. I want to play more DBZ today. Nice, guys. Yoko, I have Dead by Daylight. Bro, I know, it's been like 2 weeks since we talked about it. I'm going to free up my schedule, bro. Next day you got, where you at? Next day you got, because I was talking to another homeboy of mine, Big Time 420. We've actually streamed some Onward together also. But any day this week, dude, today's Wednesday. Today was my busy day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You want to play some Onward or you want to play anything? Let's talk about it. Let's do it. I'm down. I know it's been a little while since the last time I said that. But, man, I'm so down. I have a horrible memory, bro. Sometimes I forget. But it's something that I want to do. And another friend of mine was like, the other night, I was up at like 3 in the morning. And he's like, hey, you trying to play some Onward? And I was like, nah, dude, it's 3 in the morning. I can't right now. I was like, but actually, me and another friend have been talking about it. Let's all get together. Let's have a good time. Yeah, my VR is... Oh, your VR is kind of messed up, dude. What happened, Yoko? Yeah, no problems at all. No problems at all, dude. Yeah, man. Oh, and well, I also have Dead by Daylight, so I don't know. I have a lot of flat games also, man. We're gonna play something together, bro. I've been wanting to play something with you. Oh, man. Okay, the first finger was good. I need to stop. Just stop. Okay, just stop. I keep messing with it more. And ID Aqua says the first finger was good. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Let me go ahead and paint this guy back up. Now. Let's make this thicker. There we go. That feels better. There we go. Okay. This is going to be better. Yeah, I am down. I want to play. And we got to get Yoko back in VR. We totally got to get Yoko back in VR. Uh, oh, let's see. It was the thing I DM'd. Oh, okay. I'm sitting. Everything is fine. But then, oh, you lose tracking when you stand up. That's unfreaking fortunate, bro. Damn. Yeah, yeah. Yoko play. Dude, you didn't. Oh, I think he's making a joke. I'm sorry. Context gets lost on me. I'm working on it. I'm working on my context, guys. That seriously, he's such a prankster. How have you been liking DBZ, dude? I'm actually a big fan of the DBZ universe. I haven't played a DBZ game in a long time. How have you, seriously, has been playing DBZ Kakarot on stream lately? How you been liking it, bro? We're almost done with this, and I think I'm just gonna copy paste the fingers. DBZ Kakarot is a huge blast from the past. Sweet! Okay, sweet. So they did good. It's not just a rehashing of old stuff. Like, they did a good job on this one. I would love to play it. I haven't played a DBZ game in forever. And the thing is I have this friend, Aaron. I don't know. Some of you guys may have heard me talk about him. He's one of my best friends. And he never comes by the stream because he hates video games. But I think he loves anime and he loves DBZ. I think maybe I can get him interested in DBZ Kakarot. Maybe. Okay, this hand is looking good. Let's copy paste some fingers. As a matter of fact, can I group on group? It is amazingly good, but it has a lot of rough spots. The side quests are terrible. Loves anime, hates video games. Can't be human. He might not be, bro. He totally might not be. Okay, so the thing is that I'm grouping all of these things because yes, I'm doing a 3D painting, but I want to be able to pose this. So we are going to group selection. We're going to group that segment, and then we're going to group this segment. And then I'm gonna group this segment. Okay, now I got groups. I got groups on groups. And then we're gonna group them all together. Group. Boom, groups. Hell yeah, I'm liking it. So then I'm gonna try to copy paste this. Make this one a little bit bigger. Oh, right there. That feels good. Feels good. And a little bit smaller. Feels good. And then another even a little bit smaller for the pinky. Better. Okay, but I need to change the orientation. I don't know, does that look like a hand? I feel like it looks like a hand. Close enough or what, guys? Close enough? I think so. Looks pretty good. Thanks, Yoko, thanks. Yeah, I don't want it to look too derpy because it's probably gonna get posted on Poly. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab, because it's not gonna copy paste to the other side, so I'm gonna grab it, copy paste it, throw it out in the air, let's shrink it up. Let's rotate around over here into the world. Okay, and then I'm gonna flip this. So I'm gonna use invert selection. Boom. Oh wait, no, wrong way. Go back. Flip selection. Boom, flip selection. Okay. And then I'm gonna get rid of this one because we just don't need it. Get out of here. Boom. And there we go. Got two hands. Better. Okay, check it out. I don't know. Let's take a look at it in mixed reality so far. He doesn't have feet yet. But that's my homie. And what is this blue spot on my floor? Oh, that's not professional. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening right there. My key is gone. Oh, the light's not on. Is the light? Oh, all my lights are on. I don't know. We're getting a green spot here on the floor, but it's okay. That's just a little bit of my reality coming through. What is that, though? My terrible lighting? It might be my terrible lighting. Or there might be a light coming through the window. I don't know. We'll figure it out some other time. I want to finish this painting. Okay, and then I want to show you why I did... You know what? Let me go ahead and group some of this other stuff together. Let me show you why I did some of the things I did. Group that. Oh, wait, no. Get out of there. Group all this. That. Group that. 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 Oh, wait a minute. I didn't delete something over here. Oops. I didn't take this out. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oops. All right, let's finish grouping this. Group that. Group that. Oh, these are already grouped. Sweet. Let me group this hand. I like groups, if you can't tell. I'm glad they did this update. I'm gonna X, don't group that. Oh well. Okay, that's gonna be a good group. Let's group the other hand. I didn't group the palm. I grouped all the fingers, but I didn't group the palm. And this is gonna be worth the time, guys, and you're gonna see why in just a second. Hey, Dome, welcome back. Okay, give me just a second. I'm almost done here. All right, let me finish his feet real quick. You know what? I need a ground of some kind. Give me that. Close enough.
No, I like the curve on the inside. I don't like that curve on the outside, though. Right there. That's better. Better. Good.
Y'all can see how I like to paint up these panels. I like to paint panels. I mean, I'll smooth it out later, but I feel like the panels give me a really good frame for the shape. So I create framework. I create wireframe panels a lot. Whenever I'm doing the tilt brush. Okay, okay. Just feeling good, feeling good. There we go, there we go. Art Pro. Hey, thanks, Yoko. I appreciate that. I'm still practicing all the time. I would love to be able to get as good. Like, man, I don't know if y'all know any of the other VR artists. I happen to know a lot of them because I'm on the VRA Live Discord group. But there's like, man, there's so many great VR artists out there that are so inspiring. I want to do this more, bro. Like, I want to get as good as I want to be able to express myself the way I've seen some of those artists express themselves because it looks fantastic. And I don't know, anybody who's ever been like by the majority of my streams, you'll probably know, like you've probably already seen it. I'm pretty good at a lot of things. Like a lot of things come pretty easily to me. And I want to do all of them. That's my point. I want to do all of them. I want to do all of them. This foot doesn't look good. All right, let's fix it. It just needs to be bigger. That's it. It just needs to be bigger. So let's extend onto it. Too far out here on the side. Yeah, I like to do stuff. That's my point, is I like to do stuff. But man, if I could express myself the way some of those other artists express themselves, I feel like that would give me a lot of personal joy and a personal accomplishment. And so that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do that this year. And it's not going to be all I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be doing a lot to more tilt brush this year. Hopefully it'll be in mixed reality when I do, but it is very difficult, so I make no promises. Although that's the purpose of this stream today, is to bring more light to the fact that it is hard to stream tilt brush in mixed reality, and a bunch of us want to do it. So far, I'm one of the only people that can right now, but a bunch of us want to do it. And the thing is that I can't recommend for my homies on the VRA Live Discord to try this if it's going to be so temperamental. I'm hoping that before I recommend that my homies on the VRA Live Discord group, before I start getting them set up for them to do this kind of stuff, hopefully Tilt Brush gets it worked out to where it's more reliable. And that's my purpose for this stream. This stream is not without a purpose. It's to draw attention to an issue that I feel needs more light. Cecil says he makes me want to reload Tilt Brush soon. Bro, dude, try it, man. Try it. And if you have any problems, dude, like I don't even know where to go. Like I'm gonna go to their Steam forums after this, but I feel like I can cry pretty loud. And if I cry really loud, maybe they'll hear me. And maybe they'll hear all of us. And maybe they will fix it so that everybody can do Tilt Brush and mixed reality. That's the idea. Because the thing is that my friends on the VRA Live Discord group, they have been asking me, hey, can you help us get set up? And I want to. I'm like, yes, let's do that. But not if it's going to be, not if they're going to have more trouble than it's worth. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that we can get this worked out sooner than later. Dude, because if some of us mixed reality pros can only get it to work 75% of the time, well, then that's an issue with the software, right? And we would love to get that worked out again because it was there and maybe it wasn't completely supported at the time, but it was there and we loved it. We loved it. We want it back. We want it back. I'm willing to fight for it. What's up? Let's get some. I'm over here talking shit. I talk shit while I paint, guys. Don't mind me. I'm a shit talker. Yoko says, I'm right there with you. In free time, I'll be focusing on music. Dude, Yoko, man, where you at, bro? You're right there. Dude, for real, from me to you, dude, I strongly encourage that. I feel your encouragement here for me to pursue my arts as well. I strongly encourage pursue your arts, dude. You know what I mean? Fulfill yourself. And hopefully, if you want to end up streaming it, I'm sure people will come by just to see your passion in it. At least that's what I'm hoping for myself. I'm hoping because, I love to stream and I love to have company. And I think as long as I'm doing something that I love, that'll be a pretty good show. And I think that goes the same for you as well. So I'm hoping that for the both of us. I'm hoping that for the both of us. Susie says, I can only get it to work 10% of the time, bro. I feel you there, seriously. I mean, I've been lucky. Okay. I mean, I'll be real honest and I'll say I've been lucky and I probably get it working about 90% of the time. But I don't try that often. So that might have something to do with it. I need to start trying more. And I don't know, dude. I might just have the luck. It just might be the touch. You know what I mean? But today I didn't get lucky. And I felt the struggle. And I feel like something needs to be done about it. There we go. Yeah, totally feel like if something can be done about it, I hope something will be done about it, is all I'm going to say. Hopefully they still see it as a priority because I mean, they never added it. You know what I mean? It was never intended to have mixed reality support. It was just lucky that we did. But I mean, now that we've had it, if we could continue to have it, that would be fantastic. If we could get some actual support for it, that would be even better. Because I think, dude, VR Tilt Brush is what sold me VR. I think I've told this story like a million times, but it was a Tilt Brush ad of the lady painting the volcano. That sold me VR. I bought a VR headset 3 days later. So, I mean, you can understand where my passion for making sure that this works in mixed reality comes from. Like that is literally what sold me VR. And I'm kind of disappointed to think that nobody else might get sold VR by seeing Tilt Brush and mixed reality if we don't get it worked up. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's start. Okay, I think it's pretty much done. Like I can do some character work and stuff like that, but for the most part, he's done. So let me show you what I wanted to show you here at the end. I got all his anatomy there pretty much. So this is why I was grouping stuff and stuff like that. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, because I want him to be able to bend at the chest too. Okay. some of these lines are too long, is what I'm seeing. Ah, well, okay, it's all right. I'll do it this way for now, and I'll fix it later. But the chest I would like to be able to bend independently from. I want the abdomen. Look how. Where are you guys at? Okay, like that. How you can. So you're bending back at the waist and then forward right here a little bit. I was hoping to be able to get that range of motion in there, but it's going to take too much time, so I'll have to redo that later. But I'm going to group this just to have the chest pieces one group. Oops. And then we'll group the neck to have it as a group. This is why, for anybody who was interested, why I was painting some of the stuff the way I was painting it. It's for this. As a matter of fact, let me just grab all this neck piece and I'll go and take out the parts that I don't need in a second. Okay, flip this around. Boom, perfect. Flip it back, group that, group that. Okay, deselect. And then the whole head. Give me all the head. We're doing the wrap up now. We're probably going to end the stream here pretty soon. For anybody who wanted a heads up warning, the stream will probably be ending soon. But before I do that, I want to show you why I painted it the way I did. Okay, get out of here, flip it. I don't need the neck. All right, but we are going to group that as a selection. Flip back. Okay, let's see what's not one piece. This needs to be one piece. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that as a piece, and I'm going to leave this back flap as a piece, and that way they can move independently. I want to be able to pose this guy, so that's why I've kind of made him like a action figure toy model. All right, we'll group that. Yeah, that's still pretty good. Okay. Yoko says, "Oh yeah, it was awesome to see. I appreciate that. Yeah, seriously, it is riggable. As a matter of fact, I was talking about it. I got distracted. I was talking about it earlier, and I got distracted and I forgot. But this, for anybody who knows anything about 3D modeling, as a matter of fact, it was ID Aqua came in and asked, "Hey, can you use this in VR chat?" And I was saying, as a matter of fact, I can. This is a fully, it's a 3D model. This is a fully 3D model. It's got all of the parts that he needs. He's got 5 independent fingers with 3 sections on each finger. He's got a forearm, he's got an arm, he's got a shoulder, he's got a torso, he's got legs. He's got everything that a simple 3D model needs. I can actually auto rig this in Mixamo and get basic animations going like this afternoon. This model may not be worth it for me to do it with, but assuming somebody had another model that they wanted to do that with, 100%, absolutely possible, 100%. Yes, sir. But I want to be able to do, for right now, I thought I want to be able to, even without that, I want to be able to pose him here in tilt brush, like an action figure marionette type deal. When exported, won't it have too many polys? No, it will have a lot, but too many, not so much. I've actually done it before. It does have a lot. I mean, if you have more 3D knowledge, for anybody else who sees this has more 3D knowledge, you can take it to Blender. And what's that shit called? It starts with a D. I'm forgetting the word though. It basically decimate. You can decimate it, and that way you can get some of your poly count down. But even naturally, it'll be a very heavy model because of all the strokes. But you should still be able to take it in there and rig it up and get it animated just for fun. For fun, yeah. If you're gonna do like a production with it, then I would recommend decimating it and getting your poly count down and all that other good stuff. But just for funsies, absolutely it will work. Yeah, guarantee it.
Pretty sure.
Well, I can guarantee mine will work. Your mileage may vary. I got jokes. I got jokes. Your boy Falibu's got jokes. All right, that's good. All right, that's good. I need the knee all together. That looks pretty good. Grip that. This is all good, pretty much. Group all of that. This is all grouped up. Yep. Okay, this foot's not grouped. Okay, foot's next. Almost done. We're just grouping the last 2 feet, and then I think this guy is completely grouped up. Dome, you still here with me? Okay, I'm almost done, baby. Why is it trying to... All right, I don't know why it's doing that, but it like keeps trying to like point at the thing for some reason. Okay, that actually should have this in there too. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so I think everything is done. Let's take one final look at him. Where are you guys at over there? Yeah, so this is my homie. He doesn't have a name. We'll call him, what are we going to call him for now? We'll call him Flick. I don't know. Flick. He looks like a flick. So his name is Flick for now. My little Native American dude. But the reason I painted him this way and I grouped him like that is so that I could do stuff like this. Watch it fail. It's going to totally fail on me now. You know what? Hold on. Before we get started, let me freaking save this. Right? Let me save it like this. Oh, nobody had my back on that one. That's all right. I have my own back. Save it, Falibu. There we go. Before I mess it up and I lose all my work for like freaking 4 hours. Dang it. I didn't today's stream was supposed to be short. It didn't happen that way though. Ah well. Boom. So I want to be able to pose this guy for more artworks. Let's have him throw a dab on him. What the heck? Give me this arm too, all of it. Oh, let me turn the mirror off. I don't need the mirror anymore. No, I didn't want to ungroup this shit. This is supposed to be grouped so that I can change the orientation of it like that.
knee right there, right? Yeah, it's a good spot for the knee. All that. As a matter of fact. Oh, I need to see what's not being grabbed right now. Okay, there we go. Grab all of that. Let's get this more exaggerated. All right, there you go. Now you can see why I painted it that way. So that I can put them in poses and stuff. Look. How's it go? Bam! Like that. Bam! Like that. Right? You feel that? Bam! Bam! Dab on them. I don't know. I'm feeling it. So yeah, that's why I painted it that way. Looks good. Looks good. I'm going to give y'all an eye view of him over here. Let me put him in the center of my stage over here. As a matter of fact, let me shrink him down. Select all. Shrink this down. Oh, right there. Yeah, look at my little toy model here. As a matter of fact, let me move all of this a little bit that way. Boom. Better. Much better. Give me a box or something for him to stand on. Yeah, boom. There he goes. That's dope. That's totally dope. Boom. Dab on him, son. Dab on him. I might save this just by itself. Nah, all right. I think that's about good. That's about good. Let's go ahead and reload the other one. Where's the other one? Yeah, unsaved changes will be lost. It's fine. It's totally fine. All right, so what did we do today? Today, we troubleshooted Live and Tilt Brush for about an hour and a half, hour and a half. And we finally got it working. We came in here, we painted another painting that I didn't really like too much, but it was something just to do while I was talking about how much I want Tilt Brush to work with Live and how I got it working and how that's not a reliable method for everybody else to get it working, but it's something. Then I started speed painting this guy just to get something down that I wanted to look at. And I feel like it came out pretty good. I'm feeling really good about my whole experience today. I only planned like a 1 or 2 hour stream, but because of the technical difficulties, I ended up staying here for like an additional 3 to 4 hours just because of how, we're going on 4 hours now. So yeah, I ended up streaming 4 hours now just because it was so damn hard getting it working in the first place that once I got it working, I wanted to do as much with it as I possibly could here in the mixed reality portion of the stream. And we're going to watch him paint out real quick. And then I think that's going to be the end of it for this one. Hopefully I'll be back later. I need to recharge my batteries now, or I might hook up my wire. But I would love to come back later for a Walking Dead Saints and Sinners session. So we might end up doing that tonight if I can get the battery charged for it. But yeah, I think this was a great use of an afternoon. Well, morning. What time is it? It's 2. I wanted to start this at 9:30 this morning. I wanted to go from 9:30 to 11:30, but it didn't work out that way. I didn't even really get started until like 10:30. So 10:30, 11 by the time I finally got it working. But after that, I mean, I feel really good about all of this. Yo, I feel really, really, really good about all of this. Let's finish watching it paint. And I'll post this on Poly, and I'll throw a link here into the chat in case anybody wants to check it out on their mobile or PC, whatever device they're on. You can check it out on the Poly website in 3D. Spin it around, pinch it to shrink and enlarge. And yeah, you can feel free to check it out. Anybody who's chilled out here with me, like, I want you to play with this. Go ahead, check it out on Poly. I'll put a link here in just a second. We'll upload it and play with it. Yeah, take a look. Take a look. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can take a look at all the work that we did here today. So this is my little painting job. It's actually painting it up again faster. Okay, so here's the shoulders. We're up onto the shoulders now. I'll probably highlight this portion of the stream just to show other people this part, just it being painted really fast. Here's the hand. Hmm? Oh, it's painting it on the other side. I was like, where the hell did it go? You can see I used this swirl effect like a lot. Just painting freaking swirls. It fills volumetric space very easily. It's like my way to cheat volumetric space. Just paint a swirl. Oh, and then it's going to paint out this other hand. All right. I thought we painted it out at the same time. Paint it out one at a time. That's cool. Okay, now the feets. Look, you can see I made his feet too small to begin with. So then I just painted on an additional part to make him bigger. I think they were too small. I felt like they were too small. Like he would fall over. So then what I did, watch, it's about to happen right now. I was like, let me just paint a whole nother section of foot on top of it. This guy's got toes on toes on toes. What's up? We got toes on toes around here. But now it looks a lot better. So nobody has to know that it was the second set of toes that made him better. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Sketch loaded. All right, guys. So that was it. So you can see my little mixed reality set up there on the bottom left-hand corner. My eye view over here, and then we'll switch it up. Boom. Just like that. Bam. What's up? Me and Fleck. That's not going to be his name. It's not going to be his name. That's just what I'm calling him. That's my nickname for him. This is Sir Fleck. Yeah, so I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up this portion of the stream. Thanks for everybody who had a chance to come by. Oh, yeah, we had a lot of new names today. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody who had a chance to say hi. I know we had a lot more friends at the beginning of the stream who stopped by to really help me vent some of my frustrations. I appreciate that a lot for those there helping me let me just vent and get it all out there because if nothing else, it wasn't just me whining. I went through a lot of the problems that I had and how I fixed them, and I'm hoping that that will help some other people in the future. I'll review the VOD, see if I can pull anything out of it that might help somebody, and I'll share that. But it was difficult. This tilt brush stream was difficult to get started, and once I got it started, I didn't want to let it up, so we ended up running for about we're about 9 minutes short of 4 hours now. But I feel really good about it. Once I got everything up and running, it's a fantastic experience. It's just a matter of getting it to work right that inhibits that good ass experience. Yo, what up, Florida State? We're actually just closing up the stream right now. Welcome, my friend. How are you? How are you? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a much better day after I got Tilt Brush working with Liv for Mixed Reality. And this is the guy that I painted up today. Full 3D model. Let me just spin him around. Check it out. Bam. Hey, new sub. Hax Murderer just got a Prime sub. Welcome to Falibu's Most Wanted, homie. How are you? Thank you for the sub. Wow, that's dope. Welcome. Eddie here on the Falibu channel, checking out some Tilt Brush and Live Mixed Reality. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Cheers, boss. Hell yeah, that's dope, man. That's what a way to end the stream. Homie's coming in to say what's up. Another homie hops in to drop a Prime sub on me. Like, damn, y'all, man, I'm gonna go to work right after this, feeling like a freaking champion. I feel bad for anybody. Like, I'm gonna everybody I cross on deliveries is just gonna be, it's just gonna be me. It's just gonna be me walking to the chats with Rad just cheered Pog Champ 100 Falibu. Guys, y'all are sending me off. I do not deserve you, my friends. I do not deserve you. I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna be walking through the streets doing my deliveries today, and I'm gonna be hearing the soundtrack to the Bee Gees. You can tell by the way I walk. I'm a woman's man. No, I'm a Twitch man. No time to talk. I love it, guys. I love it. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the support on the stream. That is so dope. That is so dope. I was watching. Hax Murderer says I was watching here all day. Oh, dude, I think we are. We are best. I think we're best friends now. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm gonna drop it. I still haven't submitted it yet because I was doing last looks. But we're here at the end of the stream. I'm feeling really good. Hax Murderer chats with Red, Florida State. That's my emoji. That's my emote. My very first Twitch emote. I still haven't submitted it because I'm a procrastinator. But I'm dropping that here on y'all right now. That's only for me to use right now, but that's going to be my Fally Love emote, and I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Hax Murderer, thanks for all the company, dude. Hopefully you liked what you saw. I know I zoned out a little bit there in the middle, but I feel like we wrapped it up. We came in clutch right at the finish line. We crossed the finish line like some regular champions, and I feel like we got there together. So I'm really
Okay, mic check. Yeah, okay. So that is my second battery for the day dying. We killed my because I've been using my Vive with my Vive wireless on my Knuckles controllers. So on my Vive wireless, we killed one battery earlier. We just killed the second battery. So I think there's going to be no better time to wrap this up than now. Let me just go ahead and say again. Yeah, you can't hear me because the mic went out. Hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully you can totally hear me now because I'm closing out the stream now. I just wanted to say again, thanks again for all the company. Thanks for all the laughs, the chats, the good times. Thanks for listening to me vent. Hopefully we can help some other people with some of the struggles that I experienced here today so that they can start streaming this in mixed reality. And hopefully I did my part to help make that happen. So, for those of y'all here at the end of the stream with me, this has been Eddie on the Falibu channel, streaming to you from inside of Tilt Brush VR, using the Live client for all the mixed reality magic. I cannot wait to do it again. We're going to get some batteries charged. Maybe we'll get a second session going on later this evening or later tonight. But if nothing else, I'm expecting to do a whole lot more Tilt Brush. So hopefully we can get some of this stuff to be a little bit more reliable when that happens. And until then, again, guys, yeah, chats with Rad. Yeah, you have a good day. All of y'all, for real, y'all have a great day. I would love to drop a raid on somebody. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough time right now, so I apologize for that. I always try to raid somebody at the end of a stream. But I got to get out of here and I got to get it to work. So again, thanks for all the company. Till next time, love, peace, and chicken grease. You guys take it easy. Oh, you know what? Let me shit. I can't even get into VR. I was going to try to drop y'all the Poly link. I'm going to upload this to Poly the very next time, and look for the link to that on my Twitch or on the VRA Live Discord. So, until then, love, peace, and chicken grease. Take care, y'all. Take care. Lots of love. Hax Murderer later on, homie. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. You made my day. Take care, y'all.